Hello, everybody, and welcome into episode 21. That's right, 21 whole episodes.
21.
21.
21.
God dang, Connor McKinley. Well, we didn't record last week, folks. Sorry about that. Hopefully we hit up to like 24 or 25 like we did last time. But hey, if we don't, we don't. I'm too upset about that. Oh, what is that? Do I hear the echoes of our entertainment? Does someone have a video up in the background?
Yeah, I forgot to put the stupid thing on mute.
No. That's
Doesn't-
not good. Very
Doesn't
much
really
not good.
matter at all.
Professionalism, my friend. Professionalism.
Yeah, who gives a
Like,
shit?
Name
Is he
Hans
so
from
deprived?
Killing Floor or something?
I'm very sleep deprived, so I'm whatever my brain wants it to be.
Sponsors: Martin Mancini, Paint Hammer 40 Colors, and Brothers ADV. Sponsors:
They are good people, and we love them. Go support them, folks.
He's really just Hans Gruber right now.
Yes. And like him, I'm going to kill you all.
What's the matter, little piggies? Does it hurt?
I wonder why this is
There are
not-
pigs on this ship. But anyway, I'm trying to think. What would be good music for what just happened the last session?
Something tense. Like a bad aftertaste tense.
So, hidden past again.
Trucker.
Hidden Past, yeah. I need to get more music, but Hidden Past definitely.
Yeah,
All
Trucker
right.
made it so tense.
When we left off, a certain axolotl lizard folk had vaulted onto a table. Well, no, vaulted over a table and dropped kick one Miss Alice square in the chest, doing, what did I say, 12 points of damage to you, Alice, right?
I don't know. I'm almost
It
dead.
did. You were hurting. You drew your blade on Ominous, who had pulled the axolotl lizard folk, that they were basically like a slave to you in one way or another, which enraged them and made them hurt you. After some choice words and some angry side eyes, Alice left, then Ominous left. Following Ominous was Licton. At which point, that only left Quicksilver, Mama Isa, and Korsh in the room. But in the commotion, Quicksilver also dipped out. While doing so, he made sure to leave a message saying that the interviews were canceled for today, and we are not going to have any more for the time being. Now, Alice, you were told last session that your wife wants you to come to dinner with her boss. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
Good. I'm glad you remember that. Now, we pick off with you lot storming off in angry huff. Where did Alice go after she stormed off?
I'm in my office because it's not even remotely close to time for dinner, so...
Yes. Don't forget, dinner is tomorrow, and then the day after that... No, 2 days after that, then you guys are supposed to go have your meeting with the ghost.
Yep.
At least, yeah, because it was a week. Oh no, it was 4 days. Yeah. After that, 2 days, which I'll probably just run as downtime unless anybody's got something super important. But on that, you've gone off to your office. Isa, you had your little conversation with Alice before they left. What are you and Korsh doing?
Isa's a little frustrated at the moment, so she'd probably retreat into her happy place, which would be the machine shop, just to tinker with something, so she doesn't find Alice and yell at her some more.
Well, you will see Ominous and Licton in the machine shop if you head on up there. They're in there doing whatever those two are doing. I have no idea. Korsh, what are you doing, bud? What are you doing?
After everything that was going on, he's gonna want something to just distract him. So he's gonna go into the medical bay to pull open the files that he has on his cure and just work on a recent breakthrough he had to just try and refine the process.
Okay. Ominous, are you talking to Licton at all before Mama Isa comes in there? Or are you just kind of huffing and puffing? What are you doing?
Huffing and puffing, but it's disguising conceal spell sending to what's her face, Alice.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. What's the message?
Okay, I typed it out just now because my it says in it's 24. We needed 25. I'm sorry. Trying to make LinkedIn feel extra sorry for me, so he opens up more about Isa's parents. I meant nothing, I said.
Do I get to reply to that?
You do instantly. You get but 25. 25.
I will just say, weird strategy. You're a jackass. Do what you gotta do.
Oh, I love that. I love that. You both get 1 temporary HP. That's adorable.
110.
Okay, there is a temps box.
As you're kind of storming, Licton's trying to you know, not like comfort you, like console you or anything, but he's trying to be like, hey, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And I'd say at this point, Isa, you'd walk into your storeroom, your workroom, where Licton and Ominous are.
I'm going to reach for the bench and grab a wrench and just huck it against the wall. Clang! Ding, ding, ding. Ah! Why does everyone have to be so stupid?
Ominous freezes. And you mad at me?
No, Ominous, I'm not mad at you. You just... The circumstances of your situation have led you to be one way, and Alice cannot seem to understand that the circumstances of your situation lead you to be that way, and she's just being really irritating about it.
Yeah, well, hopefully this makes her stop on her crusade of trying to adopt me, at least. It's easier if she hates me.
Well, I guess in her own weird way, I guess she thinks she's helping. I don't...
She just threatened to kill me, I don't know. That's weird helping. You help and then you threaten to kill the same person and then, I don't know. I'm just saying, if she ever does adopt a kid or get a kid, I will feel definitely sorry for the kid.
I don't know. I mean, she has moments where it seems like she knows what she's doing, but they're outnumbered by the rest. Licton, I'm sorry I pulled a gun on you earlier.
Hey, the first time won't be the last time.
And you keep being all secretive, that's probably not going to be a problem. Or you're probably not wrong, I should say.
Look, Alice. Or Isa, I'm sorry. You also gotta respect something. I don't like talking about it. Brings up a lot of bad memories that I don't like dealing with. A lot of trauma, a lot of PTSD.
I don't want to sound like I'm belittling your situation, but boo fucking who? Everybody's got issues, Licton. Everybody. Yours just seem to be more deeply ingrained and more traumatic for you than they are for, say me. I got issues. I have an entire childhood where I don't remember half of what fucking happened. And when I try to figure out what happened, everybody says, no, you don't need to know. It's better off if you don't know.
That's not always a bad thing.
No, but you know what I also really hate, Licton? Everybody always told me what I could and couldn't do. Oh, you're too small to work in the shipyard. Oh, you're not strong enough to work in the scrapyard. Oh, you're just the right size to work in the water treatment. Instead of what you actually want to do, why don't you go do this instead?
Ominous, not wanting to interrupt you, raises his hand.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you to call. I should have asked about this sooner when it was brought up, but do you have an important object of yours at all? You're very attached to it?
Yeah, actually. I don't really like to bring him out too much. He gets a little overexcited.
Okay. And how long has this item been with you?
Ever since I could remember. I'm gonna reach down into my... I'm gonna reach down into my, I guess I'm wearing my ship uniform coverall.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And I'm gonna pull out my little necklace. And there's like a tiny little blue light just shimmering in it.
And then, for Flame, is Mama Isa's parents around and all and having a reaction to that necklace?
They're around. I will say they're definitely around. There's no heavy reaction like, oh my god, it's the necklace or nothing like that. But they kind of be like, yeah, it's the necklace. They acknowledge the existence of it. They acknowledge you. They acknowledge that you can see them.
I have to go remember what the name of this language is real quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Ominous would look at it and be like, with your permission, I'll give it back to you.
Oh, that's the name of it.
I have this weird ability of seeing events attached to items, and I might help with the lost memories that you have.
No, I mean,
you're gonna feel Licton's arm on your shoulder, not like a hard squeeze, but kind of like a just touch. Yeah, sure. You kind of went comatose last time you touched something.
Yeah, and I made a promise to Isa, and I can't complete that promise once I'm gone. So we should get her ducks in a row first.
What do you mean once you're gone? Where are you going?
Once this whole ghost thing is done, I'm not gonna be around here.
Why not?
Ideally, I'll be off where I need to be. You know, I don't know how much you personally know, but just back to the family.
I don't really know anything. I try not to pry. I mean, I guess if you think it'll help, maybe I could get him out. See if he'll help you with what you need.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold the necklace up in front of me just a little bit. My voice is gonna go really like crackly, almost like tinfoil on tinfoil. If you've ever had the unpleasant experience of hearing what that sounds like.
Ugh.
I know, right? Ugh. And I'm going to say in Pelican, the language of metal elementals. Come on out, Cappy.
And you watch as a metallic wisp begins to kind of float. It looks like this little ball of metal with little wisps of metallic flakes coming behind it. And it just kind of into the air. It's no bigger than maybe a baseball at most.
So my little friend Cappy.
Ominous gently holds out his hand for you to put him in it.
I mean, he kind of floats wherever he wants, so you can't go very far. Can't really go very far from the necklace. But...
Do you touch the wisp?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're certain about this?
I'm certain about this. We're here.
Okay, roll me a D100.
Okay. Oh my god. 70?
Okay. You get no reaction, as a wisp is not an object, it is a creature of sorts, an elemental.
Oh, well.
Ominous will take out his mask and see if there anything changes with that.
With the wisp? No, it does nothing
Okay.
with the wisp.
Maybe not. Does Isa's parents have any reaction looking at LinkedIn in particular?
No, they do not.
Holy thing.
Yeah.
It's
I'm sorry, there's
LinkedIn,
nothing.
Not LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. Sorry, LinkedIn.
I'm
I'm
glad
sorry.
someone else said it because I was worried that I wasn't the only one mishearing it.
It's like
Huh.
I was like, I don't know we were looking for jobs. He just pulls out a hiring sheet. Actually, I'm LinkedIn. I'm just trying to get people hired for you.
Next thing you know, we're gonna come across another NPC named Glassdoor.
No.
The least user-friendly website on the planet.
I refuse.
Fuck Glassdoor.
I'll make some more of that, foil on foil scratchy sounds again, and I'll tell him that he can get back in the necklace because he doesn't like staying out of it too long.
He'll do a little wisp and then into the necklace.
What does he do exactly?
Yeah. Well, I'm not entirely sure if everyone knows about him, but he's basically a little metal elemental. I've had this necklace for as long as I can remember, and he kind of helps me find
I'm gonna
stuff
stop
I
right
can
there.
use.
I'm gonna stop right there. You would not know what an elemental is. I would say only those specifically trained in it would know what an elemental is. You would just know he's some sort of floating metal ball. I'm gonna say this now. None of you know what an elemental is. None of you are trying to.
That's what I figured.
Rewind. I'm not entirely sure what he is. I just kind of learned to screech at him, and he seems to understand it.
He's always been.
Well, I mean, he's always been in the necklace, and then once I figured out how to talk to him, he can come out of it. And he helps me determine what metals are safe to use for certain projects. And if you have to be touching a thing instead of, Cappy or whatever, I'll pull the necklace all the way off and I'll hand it to Ominous.
Oh, okay. Does that do anything?
So you're just touching the necklace itself?
Yeah.
Okay. Now roll me a D100. Also, not to take away, but I looked up what the actual official art is for a metal wisp. Dude, it's like a badass like front half of like some kind of razor sharp tooth skull with no bottom jaw, with like rust mist coming off the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's metal.
That's 90.
A 90.
Metal.
How? I don't know about this. You get what, like the memories of something. If it's extremely strong, you might take mental damage, right?
Mm-hmm. No, if it's extremely negative.
Yeah, if it's extremely negative, you take negative damage. You don't normally get to see visions or nothing. You just get to feel if it's like a strongly bonded item. I give you a vision because it's a Licton's was a negative item. You feel like Mama Isa definitely loves this item. This has been like a kid's. They're the same love that this is like a kid's favorite stuffed animal they've kept all the way to college years. It's a love and treasured item.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing coming up besides you really loving this necklace.
I mean, there for a while, Cappy was all I had.
Makes sense.
Until Ripley.
Ripley.
I will say this. She does mean well. Isa. Don't cut her out just yet.
You got a weird way of trying to reinforce, my positive behavior when it comes to her now.
Look, don't get me wrong. I fucking hate her. I do. But I don't want you to lose a friend because of me too. I don't feel like we're on that friend level. More like coworkers. So I don't want to make you lose a friend. Plus, I don't need another reason for her to shoot at me. She's already got one. I don't need to give her another,
Well, it wouldn't even be accurate to say friend when it comes to Ripley. She's more like my stand-in mom. She's been there since I don't even know how old I was. She's just always been there.
Oh, shit.
There's a big gap that I was trying to get you to give me some information to fill.
Oh.
Past a certain point, I don't remember anything.
Oh, yeah, that'd do it. That would do it. I hate to be the bearer of bad news then. There's not a lot I know.
That group you mentioned, the group for PTSD, it sounds like Mama Isa has a form of that messes with her memory. Could she be invited to that too?
Yeah. I mean, all the welcome. It's not just PTSD. It's grievance. It's lost. It's a support group kind of thing. We meet once a week. We talk. We help each other out.
What are the odds of any of the old groups, people from your old group, being in there?
Actually, there's a lot. There's a lot of us. Nobody from my particular squad, but there's guys from other groups and stuff that there. A couple of ladies too. I don't know.
They might know something for Mama Isa.
Only thing I really remember when all that was going on, and that I willingly remember that I didn't lose in drug and alcohol-infused benders, was somebody found a kid before all hell hit the fan and Caesar was dead. Somebody found a kid, and they quit because of the kid. I'm wondering if you're the kid, Isa.
You know more than I would.
Sorry, Look, I did a lot of bad stuff, and I don't remember all of it, because I made sure I couldn't remember all of it. I drank a lot, and I took whatever I could get my hands on for a long time. So, I don't remember a lot.
That seems amazingly disrespectful.
Look, I'm gonna put it nicely. You do what you gotta do to learn to cope. That making yourself forget it, it's making yourself forget it.
I hate to say it, but it's kind of right about that. But if you want to go to the group, we can do that after you're done finding new fighters or employees.
I was gonna say that last meeting was like 2 nights ago, so we got about a week to go. It's gonna be about a week.
That's also when our meeting's happening.
What meeting? What are you
Our
talking
other
about?
meeting. Okay. Then, shift
Above
the
game,
eyes
you
to
would
Mama Isa.
above game. That meeting's in 3 days. I'm pretty sure
Yeah, 3 days. Yeah.
Like 3 days with my math. I might be a little off, but DMM said 3 days. That's fine.
It shouldn't affect you at all. LinkedIn.
Listen.
LinkedIn.
My name is Licton.
Mm-hmm.
Ominous, have you been drinking? Wait, alright, give me the flask. Give me your flask.
He turns out his pockets and they're empty.
He does a little magic trick behind your ear and pulls out a flask. What's this then, huh? What's this?
That's Corsh's.
Really? I've seen Corsh's. Corsh's got his initials on it. This doesn't got his initials on it. And why is there some emo symbol? What's that? Huh?
That's Alice's.
Alice doesn't have a
She gave me
flask.
alcohol before.
Alice doesn't have a flask. They're a big girl. They just drink it. Also, is Alice an alcoholic?
Probably.
Honestly, they kind of remind me of like a pill junkie, just a little bit, like a high-functioning druggie. Am I the only one that gets that vibe?
Well, her mom is a pill popper, so odds are she's a pill popper. It kind of runs in the family that way.
What district is she from?
District 5?
8.
No.
District 8.
Oh, the pill poppers. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, Isa, if this is gonna keep eating at you, we can look for other alternatives. Maybe...
I can wait. I can wait for this next meeting of this, because maybe, just maybe, somebody will actually tell me what I need to know.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Isa. I don't know.
Well, see, that's part of my problem with you, Licton, is you should know. You're making yourself forget. Some mistakes. When you realize that they were, mistakes, how could you properly atone for all the people that you probably killed if you can't even remember who they are? Or what they were? Who they were? That's why I said it's disrespectful. Yeah, you changed your mind, you had to change your heart.
I say this as nicely as I can, Isa. But fuck you. With all due respect, fuck you.
Well, with
Okay.
all insult intended, fuck you.
Okay.
For thinking that that was something that was okay to begin with. Because it
Maybe
could
you're
have
right.
been you.
Maybe you're wrong.
It could have been you, but you wouldn't remember.
No, I don't. I don't want
And there's probably a whole bunch of other people that are just like you who decided it's best that we don't remember the horrendous shit we did.
Yeah, maybe.
That way we can at least forgive ourselves and not feel obligated to feel shitty for the shitty things that we did. That practice
done?
kind of runs into a fucking wall when you meet somebody like me, though, don't it?
You done?
That's fine. No, I'll probably never be done, but you know what? Let's just end this for the sake of staying civil.
Yeah. Ominous, you take care. I'll send you location here. Another night.
Okay.
I'm gonna head home.
Yeah.
I got some stuff to take care of.
Okay.
And as he's walking out, he'll say to you, "Oh, nice. You know what? Maybe don't forgive Ripley. You got enough of a chip on your shoulder, anyways." He's gonna leave.
Says a guy who probably knows who his parents are and what their faces fucking look like. And then she's gonna like smack the wall with that same wrench. And Ominous, if you're sticking around, you're gonna hear her start crying. I don't even remember their faces. I don't even know their names.
You want me to describe them to you? I'm not much of a drawer, but I can try to draw them for you.
Maybe later. Right now is probably not the best time for that, Ominous, though I do appreciate it.
He's gonna crouch down to you and just say, don't listen to the last part that he said. In his memories that I saw, Ripley looked really disgusted at what he did.
She should be. They all should be.
Yeah. And there was also an orc that looked really sad, disappointed at what he did. But there was a halfling that was the exact opposite, very prideful of what he was doing. So I'm just saying, maybe just be mindful of halflings.
Alright.
Okay. And I get it. You just want answers.
Just one more thing, I'm gonna have to school my expression round on this fucking ship. Halfling.
Yeah. But just remember, not all halflings are bad. It's just, there's... I'm pretty sure I could recognize him if I see him again.
I'm gonna stoop so low as to be like somebody and blame an entire group.
So like Alice might have done that.
No, I'm specifically talking about Licton and his former cronies, whatever the hell they call themselves, Blade or whatever.
Yeah. And with that, I know it doesn't mean much to you, and it might not ever mean much to you, but he is really, as much as he can be, remorseful.
You got a weird way of showing it.
Yeah. It's hard to show what the good side you are when others instantly already have their thoughts, their bad expectations on you.
You know, that's pretty deep.
But,
Oh, I'm gonna wiping my eyes. Kinda like how you doing with Alice, man.
it's what I have to do with everyone.
Look, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I know what kind of boat you're in. Because about the only thing we have in common is that we're orphans to some degree. So,
Let's just say, when someone hears your story, they usually go, "Oh, that's sad," or "I would have adopted you." When people hear my story, they're like, "Good. Just good riddance. Stay away. Don't stay long."
well, ominous if it means anything. I'm not gonna go about it the way Alice has been going about it, but look at me. I'm 3 foot tall and I adopted a 7 foot tall gator. Granted, he wasn't that size when I found him, but hey, I'd adopt you in a heartbeat.
I bet you would try. It just wouldn't go the way you would think it would. Not because of me, not because of you, just because of the circumstances. I've seen
Oh,
a lot of people try to take me in, and they've ended up in worse shapes because of it.
well, I mean, technically speaking, I'm in worse shape now than when I found Course when he was a kid. You know, I'm minus a very, blatant piece of my anatomy because of him. But I don't sit there and blame him for it. I wouldn't blame you for whatever, you got going on.
And let's keep it that way. Because I would hate for your dreams to be destroyed, for you and Course to be separated, or anything like that. Just because you were too vocal on helping me or something like that.
So, like, what is it? Are you like some kind of walking bad luck talisman? You just like... exude bad juju or something? Like, what's going on?
What the fetchlings say, and that's what people outside the fetchlings say. It depends if you follow the old traditions and you hold any stock and do superstitions. That sort.
Well, look. I routinely work with chemicals that can explode. I'm not exactly one to be the superstitious sort. Waving my hand in a certain direction over a pile of, bisulfate isn't going to make it go bam. And rubbing a door frame a couple of times before or after I walk through it doesn't mean the door is going to immediately shut on me. Not really a superstitious type, Ominous.
Yeah. And it would be easier if everyone else was like that, but they're not.
Oh, I mean, let me give you some words of wisdom that have kind of helped me out, and this didn't come from nobody but me. Who gives a shit what anybody else thinks about you? You. I'm me, course is course, and much as it pains me to say it, Alice is Alice. We all behave the way we choose to behave. I kept Course's, existence a secret because I was afraid they would take him from me. Because I didn't want one other kid growing up without a parent. I don't even know what happened to his parents. I just found him. I don't know if they're dead. I don't know if they just left him. I don't know. Nobody ever came. So I just decided that I would do for somebody what nobody except Ripley did for me. And I'm not entirely sure what your story is, but I'm offering that for you too. If you don't want it, fine. Just know that it's there.
Appreciate that.
I don't
And I
care
just
whatever
asked-
bad. I don't care whatever bad juju you exude, so long as it doesn't make, any kind of chemical I'm working on at the time explode in my face. I'll be okay.
Yeah. And I just ask, that desperate feeling, that pure desperation of just trying to get answers and just with your parents, that just to even see them in a certain way. Just know I have that too. And I just gotta do what I have to do.
Well, I imagine all of us do. All of us that grow up without that knowledge.
Yeah.
Look, I don't want to keep you from anything.
Oh, and just between us for now, because LinkedIn's gone now. I just said that stuff so LinkedIn would try to open up more. I'm not really mad at Alice, and Alice knows.
Speaking of LinkedIn,
He's been sitting there the whole time. What's
Just staring at you every time you get his name wrong. Like
he sticks his head and rips off the mask. It was me, Austin. No. Speaking of Licton, Alice, I believe you said something about you possibly leaving. You see Licton leaving your area or the warehouse. Do you follow him?
Oh, I'll just say, where are you going?
I'm heading home. I'm heading home.
Why? What's up?
Had my fill of self-righteous individuals.
Izo?
Yeah.
Oh,
Queen of the Hypocrites?
Queen, goddess, all-knowing empress.
Yep. You know, every time you tried to question Ripley before, Isa would have a problem with it, but as soon as she found out that there's a reason to question Ripley, now all of a sudden it's okay.
I don't know. She's mad that I drink myself into a stupor and I don't remember everything. I'm sorry I did what I had to do to cope.
I mean, it's shitty to have to do that, but you're not gonna hear me say anything.
Yeah, but I stopped at least. I'm a year and a half clean, thankfully.
Oh, there you go. So nobody gave you credit for that, did they?
Nope.
Why would they?
No. It's not like they care.
Nobody ever
No one
does.
ever does. Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, you know, you'll throw out an idea, they'll repackage it as their own. They'll, you know, their problems are, you know, that they're allowed to have problems because they didn't have parents. And they'll lean on that crutch until by the time they're dead, no orphan on the ship will be allowed to lean on that crutch when they need it.
Can I ask you a favor?
Yeah.
Go easy on Ominous.
The kid means well.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna tell you something, and don't tell him I told you. Ominous didn't become an orphan because they wanted to. They became an orphan because they were forced to. Their parents abandoned them. Their parents are still alive and well and kicking with their other sibling. But they shunned Ominous. Hell, basically their entire race shuns them. I haven't met a single, well, maybe except for the fucker up in the bed there, but even he's a little wary. No fetchling likes Ominous.
So we should bring his parents down here and make them atone.
Good luck, they work with the church.
What a bunch of pricks those guys are.
The fetchlings are, yeah. There's some good ones here and there. It depends on who you meet. The council leader for the church, he's a nice fella. He's an older fella though too.
Does that have something to do with Ominous already being dead?
I believe so, yeah. I don't know much. An associate of mine told me a little bit about it, but
Oh, it's not like he chose to die. It seems so stupid. Why do you think I'm trying to parent him? These books are supposed to help break through the shell. I think Ripley gave me some bad shit.
I mean, those are for like kids. Come on, this is like an emotional teenager going through some trauma. You gotta,
I'm aging out.
kind of gotta go. Aging out ain't really ominous, you know. They aged out by the time they kind of realized nobody loved them.
Yeah, but I asked her for moody douchebag teenager, and she said, of course, they don't have it.
That one you kind of gotta learn. Honestly, with Ominous, I feel like abusive relationship survivor would be a better one, you know? PTSD people, something like that, you know? Childhood, how to help people with childhood trauma, I think would be a good one, you know?
Huh, yeah. So,
I don't know.
where's home for you, anyway?
I work with basically a VFW hull. Basically, I help with a lot of old ship soldiers, retired draggers, stuff like that. I help with the PTSD and help these guys. That's what I try to do.
You're alright, Licton. I may have wanted to kick you in the nuts when I first met you, but you're not so bad.
Look, I'm a salty asshole, but I still like people.
Give. I don't know. Maybe we'll break through to Isa.
I don't blame her for being mad at me. I don't. But I don't know what happened to her. My squad, we never dealt with kids. We Oh, no, that's not true. I think we did, but I don't think we ever saved any.
Right.
If you catch my drift.
Yeah.
I heard of one squad that did, but I don't know who.
But I don't hate Isa. I'm just sick of her looking down on me for having parents, even though, I mean, I don't know if you've heard of District 8, but I didn't really have parents. The conspiracy theory guy on the radio, he's the one who raised me.
Oh, what's his name? A couple of the boys still listen to him when I tell him not to because he's crazy. Oh, what's his name? Like what? Patrick, what is it, like Patrick Walton? Patrick Size or something?
No, it was... I don't remember his damn name. It's gonna drive me nuts.
Matty O'Patty.
No, it was not Matty O'Patty.
Let's say, no, it wasn't that pompous prick. No, it wasn't Patrick. Sorry, I'm thinking of somebody different. No. It was Marcus Patricks. That's who it was. Marcus Patricks is who it was. That's who you're thinking of. Marcus Patricks.
Gotcha. Yeah, he was good.
He's in my opinion, crazy guy. Don't like him, but I can respect he's got the balls to do it, you know?
Somebody's gotta.
Hey. As long as it doesn't stir up another fight on this ship, I'll be good.
That was an accident.
More like what I did, not what you did.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think either one of us has a leg to stand on by starting ship fights. Oh, it's Deacon Jones.
Yeah. Now, who am I thinking of?
Who knows? Alright, maybe the old guys that have the podcast right now. That's just lunacy.
Oh, right! They're the, Oh, no, that's the dude from the, Okay, Flame Above game here. I'm forgetting the party joke. That's just a rip-off of the Tea Party. I can't remember. Lemonade Party.
Yeah.
Right, he was one of the old guys from the Lemonade Party.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the dudes from the Lemonade Party. Don't like those guys. All they do is sit on their ass and bitch, you know? They don't try to actually change anything.
I'll let you go home.
Get some rest, kid. Actually, I don't know anybody. Get some rest. Try not to kill Isa. You know? Hopefully she doesn't choke on her superiority. And he'll leave.
If she stood on her superiority, she'd be taller than the both of us. I'll head home.
Alrighty. Alright, you head home. Are we good to take our break here real quick, folks?
Yeah. I'm not used to
Alrighty.
hearing hatred towards Mama Isa. I'm used to ominous getting the
These are
hate.
all things I have been thinking about.
I love you, Trucker, but that was
Both of y'all are
bad.
lucky Course was not within earshot, or else he would have come
Oh
in
my
with the
God.
biggest. The fuck you saying about my mama right
What?
now?
What part of
He would have dealt with the
any?
Try
biggest.
it. Lick it, I know,
Other
bitch.
boy
He'll swing,
coming
boy.
up.
He'll swing.
Give her the stand on business.
What part of anything she's done has been so private? She's just trying to help.
You've been a dick to Alice all the time, and then every 5 minutes, I'm an orphan, Alice, and that's why I can act this way. And it's just like, oh,
That's
because I have
because you're
parents, I'm not
being a-
allowed to have opinions.
That's because you're being a dick to everybody else.
I'm crying.
I'm just, hey, I gotta play it the right way.
No, I
I'm
mean, I
just sitting
get
here enjoying everything.
we're all playing our characters right, but it's like I just
Sometimes the performance hits too close.
self-righteous. I'm like, what?
Oh yeah, Alice
I
is up
saw the moment you posted that.
as
That was like, you had your finger hovering over that, trucker. Like,
Oh,
you had your finger hovering over that.
like the two things Alice believes wholeheartedly right now about Isa is one, she can't possibly fathom that Korsh was raised by her because he's not always bringing up the fact that his parents are dead, and two, that if Isa were to climb on top of her superiority and jump, she'd die.
What I'm gauging, and above board, is that Mama Isa is being just a typical mother.
Which nobody in this party has had an opportunity to experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, okay, Korsh never brings up the fact that his parents are dead because he doesn't know. He's only known me as his mom.
As far as
Yeah.
he cares, Chorus doesn't know what the fuck is going on. So he's like, so my parents just left me. All I remember is
Yeah.
literally just being down in the friggin' processing plant.
Yeah,
That's the
so
first
it's
thing I
like,
remember. The smell of chemicals.
Don't you worry about Korsh's parents. That's the
I've
fun
been-
part.
like for all intent and purpose, Isa has been his mom since he could remember.
Listen,
So it's like,
Korsh don't die.
we did not
No.
get the opportunity to play these characters like we did the first time, and now there's a lot of nobody
Oh,
likes
we're-
anybody.
we're a lot deeper this time though, and I'm actually really
Now, we're no longer one-dimensional.
Yeah.
These characters are three-dimensional. I mean, hell, you would mistake this party for something straight out of a JRPG. I mean, seriously, the amount of freaking trauma in this party is enough to make me think, what are we, a Final Fantasy party or something?
I mean,
Hey,
it's
giving-
you see where I'm trying to go?
I'm not
I
trying
knew
to
that.
say
I was wondering
one
that.
way or the other,
No,
but
I'm
like
kidding. I'm not.
Flame's entire Flame's setting is very, very conducive to people having some shit in their past and it being fucked up. So it's
Yeah, the
like,
best way to run
Well,
this
why-
is being a super traumatized, like, vault experiment in Fallout.
Yeah.
And
Leviathan is just enough. Like it has just enough of that enclosed environment feeling that you feel like, all right, you gotta have trauma to have something good here. But it's also just big enough and vague enough that you don't feel like you could ever fully explore the ship.
that
That's Leviathan.
that and the fact that we're not allowed to go very far.
no,
Yeah.
this is
So
what we
You
chose
could-
as life paths.
Then
life
again,
choices.
this Leviathan is also umpteenth times bigger than what we played in the first time.
Yeah, it's got districts.
The ship is massive compared to last time.
but also
Yeah, I
this
get
time
along
around
well
we're only
the ship.
I was gonna say this time around we're only on the ship.
For now. Like I said, there has been
It's like,
there has been talk of there being mining colonies. That's the only
yeah.
outside stuff you've heard. You guys would all know it because they get stuff somehow or another. Here's the thing. You guys have been, I think, District 6, 5, 8 on the cargo deck, or on the Common Gathering deck. You've been down to the cargo deck. You went to the one district that anybody can get into in the cargo deck, which is the common area. Then you went into the first district of what's known as the Neo Necropolis.
Mhm.
After which, once you guys came back, you've been technically off screen to the Pearl of the Depth deck, which is just the shopping deck. You've been to that off screen to shop. None of you've gone anywhere else. But that's also because money and clearance and stuff like that.
I
Yeah.
think, I
You're
think
low
I've
level.
been-
You're not going to do as much exploring yet.
I think I've been a little bit further than everybody else because I went to terrorist prison.
You don't know what that is. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna tell
but
you
nobody
what that
knows where
is.
terrorist prison is. For a reason.
Like
Like,
saying I've been to Area.
Terrorist
like
prison
saying
is a secret.
Yeah.
That's literally like saying I've been to Area 51. Do you know where it is? I don't know.
I don't know where
put
it
a
is, but
bag
I've been
over
there,
my
man. I've been to Bagland. Oh, I put a bag over my head.
I know where it's at, and not that I participated, but I thoroughly watched and enjoyed everyone doing the whole, they can't stop all of us.
Oh, we stopped them all.
Naruto run for speed.
They can't stop all of us, but they did.
Yes, they can.
Oh god, they did.
Mayor, I have to commend your ability to play Alice the way that you are, because it's like I know you understand why Iz is upset.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
the way you're playing Alice is perfect, because she's like, why are you so pissed off at me? Why do you keep bringing up the fact that I can't possibly understand what you're talking about because I have my parents. It's like, yeah,
Well,
that's
you have
the
to.
point.
I mean, well, part of it too is Alice and her dad are the only ones that are immune to the weird pills that they push to people in her district. So she's used to people being. Well, they don't take the effect they're supposed to, so she's used to people being so high that something happens and then you just forget
High.
about it.
Yeah, like America in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah, something happens, you talk about it, you forget. You move on. That's how the standard operating procedure has always been for her.
I think
You got
I
a cold?
think
Take
you
some
mean
laudanum.
America, and I think you mean America in like the 1880s and 90s when they had chewing gum with
No,
a
no,
white
no,
powdery substance in it.
no. That's
No,
a different.
this-
That's a different district. Sir.
No, this
This
district
is
is
Oh.
Quaaludes.
this is America. This is America 50s, 60s.
The
when
Quaaludes.
Quaaludes, yes, and if
Because laudanum went away
Wait.
in like the 19-teens, dude.
what can I finish, please?
Eh,
When mommy was feeling repressed, she would take her happy pills and not worry what daddy said.
yeah, they're called mommy's little helpers.
Mm.
Oh, you're reminding me of a history thing that I can't mention because it's not appropriate. But it's they do for women when they're too hysterical. They go to a special doctor.
Yeah.
And when they shipped them off to the asylum?
No, they went to a special doctor and they got super happy and then anytime they were told they're hysterical, they would happily go back to that one doctor. And I
Mhm.
can't
It's like
get
the-
explicit about
He
it.
made it.
It's,
He made it very, very, very fun for them.
oh, it's like the proliferation of soccer moms who got their kids in and managed to talk the doctor into, diagnosing them with, insert ADD or ADHD. And instead of giving the kid the medication, they take it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We yeah. Not gonna tell you guys that story because that'll get me doxxed. Anyways,
I'm
are
miserable.
we
That-
ready to continue? It has been 10 minutes.
Because
Well,
that
I'm
happened
in
a
the
lot in
ba-
the
I was in the
90s.
bathroom. I'll
I'm
be right
ready.
back.
Mhm.
That's all good, Chaos. Alrighty, we ready to continue without Chaos?
Yep.
Okay.
What song do you
So,
want me to play?
Alice. It's a little bit of a happier time. So whatever you think would be good for something happier.
Super power cool dude, I guess.
Let's go with that. That sounds like a good time. I like that. It's a little upbeat, but I would say, at this point it's probably 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Alice, you're heading home. I don't know about the rest of y'all. You're doing whatever you want to do. Alice, you get home. Your wife is not home. She won't be home for at least another 2 hours. She doesn't get back till about 5 after traffic and everything. Especially since she has to go to a different deck entirely. But what are you doing while you're waiting for your wife?
I'm gonna clean the house.
Oh my god. Oh my. Roll me a charisma.
Damn.
Hope you roll horrible.
I'm going to because it's not really something I'm good at.
Just gonna.
Charisma. Come on. Nat 20, nat 20,
We're gonna-
nat 20, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20,
Negative
nat 20,
one.
nat 20, nat 20.
Negative 1.
I'm
We're
sorry,
gonna
what?
sweep.
18.
Thank you. The rest of you shut the
Yeah.
fudge up.
Not the-
So I'm gonna explain something I think that just about every overstressed mother and woman would probably love to hear. Your wife comes home after a long, strenuous day to you just making y'all's place spotless. Everything's put back in its proper place. You even got dinner set up. You got the laundry made, dishes clean.
Would
You
I
made
make
it
the laundry
smell
out of?
nice? What?
What's the laundry made out of, Flame?
You have textiles.
Never mind.
I'm sorry, this is going over my head. What do you? What
you
do
said
you
you
ask?
got the laundry made.
Yeah, you made the laundry. You folded it and stuff.
Okay.
Cleaned it, washed it, dried it. Okay, sorry, my lingo is different than yours apparently. Laundry is done. Is
There
that
you
better?
are.
You made it. You made it out of some fish skin, you know. Anyways, laundry's finished. Dinner's made. You did that thing that like all the movies and TV shows do, when it's like, oh, the husband did everything right. The wife just can't be helped. Infatuated with them.
Yeah.
She is overjoyed at everything you've done, and she'll give you a big hug and a kiss.
Brilliant.
Oh, thank God you did all this. It has been a long, long day.
Can't expect you to do all the work.
And that is why I love you so much.
Yeah, I got home early. I threatened to kill the child.
I'm gonna overlook it this time.
Yeah, he was a bastard. He got me kicked in the chest.
Oh. Well, that was not nice of them.
Yeah, everything hurts.
Well, okay. I'll put some of the muscle relaxant on you later tonight, okay?
Sounds good.
And don't forget, we're meeting my boss tomorrow for dinner. 5 o'clock, okay?
Oh yeah, I'll be there.
Okay. And wear something nice. We are going up to the... We're going up. You know.
Yes. I'm gonna borrow some clothes.
Do you need to borrow one of my suits? We're going to Parliament deck, so...
I'll just dig through your stuff. I'll find something.
Okay. I'll lay something out for you later, sweetheart, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And she'll tell you about her day. She'll explain to you, like, there was some, like, not like, I'm gonna kill you kind of arguing, but there was, like, a lot of just political arguing amongst most of the council members today. A lot of note-taking, a lot of filing. She notes that, like, her boss, Morale, had, like, 5 meetings today with 5 different council members, and the only one that really, like, took longer than scheduled was one with Claw the Watcher. But she's like, I couldn't understand them. They were, no, I can understand, but it felt more like just 2 old friends talking than 2 politicians, you know?
Are they talking in code?
Maybe, I don't know, sweetheart.
Did anybody seem tense?
No, they were happy as could be, chilled, like, like you and your friend talking after a couple drinks.
That's strange. Not bad, just strange.
Yeah, it struck me as a little odd, but he's my boss, so I'm not really gonna question it, you know?
Yeah, it just seems like there shouldn't... Like, why do you need a meeting to have a casual conversation?
That was my thing, too. I don't know.
I'm sure we'll find out.
How's your campaign running going, though?
Let's see. I will check that out for the first time in a week. How are the t-shirts selling?
Your rating is at 50%.
Oh, cool.
You're sitting at a good 50.
Cool,
You know?
we're back to 50.
Yeah, you're sitting at a good 50. There is a tweet of you that's kind of starting to not like go fully viral, but starting to trend a little bit. It's like running council member just assaulting random deck passenger, and it's the rat folk you just slapped in the interview.
I'm just gonna ignore it. Fucking loser.
Yeah. You notice a familiar Twitter profile is like, I will put it this way, they're like, whatever the version of like attacking on social media is like just completely destroying them, and you would know it is sorry,
Slame war.
Good old.
you know it's Abel. You would know it is Abel, the Minotaur girl.
Oh, good.
She's good at social media. She's very good at social media, actually. So. There's a lot of like, there's some stuff like, you came in to be a job for a fighter, you weren't prepared. There's some like, hey, look at this and this post, dragging up like their laundry from a long time ago of stuff they made. That's a little risque. You know, a little they did this like 10 years ago when it was cool. Nowadays it's not, and a lot of people are attacking them for it.
Good thing I didn't hire that guy. Jeez.
You know, there's one like, hey, this guy hates this, and it's like, it's something like, how can you hate this? It's like, you get if someone disliked it because of a personal reason or allergies, but if it's like, they just hate it for the sake of hating it, people be like, this dude's not right, then get him out of here kind of thing, you know?
Wait, so Alice's social media lady is like the Wendy's Twitter account?
Yeah!
Talk about full-on junkyard dog savage. Jeez.
You asked me for a junkyard dog. You just didn't say in what, so I gave you the junkyard dog.
Oh, I love this.
I'll just toss out a tweet, try to drum up more shit. I'll just basically say something along the lines of, I hope you're all still there with me. We've got a long road ahead, but we really can win this thing. But remember, I'm doing this for you.
You get some likes. You get some thumbs up, thumbs down, little comments here and there like, yeah, boo, stuff like that. That's also, you just posted it, so it's not like super trending just yet.
Well, I'm not even trying to, like... I also want to
I
check to see if I've finally been invited to any of these shows that are on the ship.
You have an invite from the Lemonade Party.
Nope, pass.
There is something called the let's see, hold on, let me go to my notes. Let me go to the notes. There is the Leviathan Liquor Brigade. that is trying to do a sponsorship with you. There is a definitely a bot. Or at least you think it's a bot. You're like 99.9% sure it's a bot. Just going, hey, Shug, want to increase your chances of odds? Come see me, Miss Lady Lamada. Increase your chances.
Yeah,
There are a couple of small you've never heard of podcasters. They're like, hey, we'd love to do an interview. Never heard of them. One's called Tylel Podcast. One's known as the Rivers Podcast. Never heard of them. You do see a tweet from a familiar name you were talking about just a little while ago. You see one from Deacon Jones.
What does that say?
You open up the message?
Yeah.
You got spunk, kid. Good fight. Keep fighting the good fight.
Thanks, Mr. Jones. If you ever want me on the show, I'll come on.
come on down to my podcast, Knowledge Fight.
Remember, we fight the good fight. I say, fuck it to politics. Alrighty, you send that off to him.
And then I'll also put out another tweet, a good old-fashioned double tweet. Willing to debate any of my opponents anytime, anywhere, just to really drum up a shit fire.
Alrighty, Flame has to brush off his debate skills. That'll be terrible. Hey, I'm right here, bud. What do you want from me? I don't want to.
Nah, it's like you'll get to do it, but you'll get to argue with him back and forth. It'll be great.
Well, I think you look stupid. Turned into me and Mary yelling at each other.
You tried to debate me one time, and we ended up fucking up an entire court system in your last game.
I know! It was so stupid. I love it. Anyways, at this point, I will say it's gotten late in the afternoon. If nobody's got anything, I'm gonna have you guys rest for the night, okay?
Yeah.
Worse for me.
If nobody's got anything in the morning, I'm just gonna jump straight to Alice's dinner. That works with everybody.
I've got nothing.
Dinner. All right. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we've been dragging our knuckles on a couple of things, and the kind of PTSD thing. I kind of want to get us to a certain specific thing. That was kind of what I want to get last week. Yeah, if nobody's got anything, I'm jumping straight to dinner. Okay.
I'll put the Aqua Blues on for dinner.
Could we say what we're doing in the background for the day?
I will allow it. Just don't make it too long, please.
I won't. Could we say that I finally got at least a little bit of a shipment of parts where I could start making, or at least prototyping the upgraded version of my Ringtail Special?
I'm going to high or low, Shocker.
Been rolling pretty high, so let's go low.
Okay. I will say you get parts. There is a message sent with it. This is specifically for making tools, not weapons.
Gotcha. Tools.
Gorsh, what are you doing?
I did a little. I'm not sure if it was allowed or not, but I did a little side roll to see if his little attempt to refine what he had already, the breakthrough he had come up with, had actually borne fruit at all, and I actually rolled pretty decently high. I got a 25 instead of what I hoped what I thought I was gonna get.
So you just want to be working on your formula?
Yeah, Korsh has just been locked in, trying to get this, trying to get it to where he can actually possibly see about potential actual tests on living things to at least try and like get it too close to that stage. If not,
Okay. I would
at
say
least
you are not
remain
at
in
that.
contact with the medic guild.
I would
in
say you're not at
regards
that
to any-
stage yet, but you're making breakthroughs. Ominous, what are you doing today?
Given the little heart-to-heart, he would show his thing of gratitude, just being Mama I's little helper.
Okay.
With her project, I think. He's not good with mechanics, but he's good with grunt work and directions, so.
That works.
Flame.
Alice!
Like,
Yes.
On the
Yes.
elevator or train or whatever on our way up to this district, can I find a way to prank Korsh, Isa, and Licton?
Odd.
I would like to.
I was gonna say, Licton has. What are you doing?
I would like to pay for and sign them up for speed dating. And whatever the next available date is. At the
Yes.
closest location to the warehouse.
It's horrible.
There is something. There is a way for you to actually set up at the warehouse if you want in the break room.
Lord.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'll sign it up for our break room and meet cool people like Isa, Licton, and Korsh.
Well, I will say this: Licton doesn't come into work today, but y'all will see is a bunch of random people come in and start like doing the speed dating questions with you. Oh my god. Okay. Oh,
That'll
God.
make us some money. Alice says as she puts her phone away and turns it off. Well, I'll send
Your wife has to say,
I'll send a text quick to Ominous. Don't tell the others, just collect the money at the door.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
your wife is staring at you, Alice, with that when you have your little shit-eating grin on your face. She's like, "Do I even want to know what you just did?"
Those three need a little they need to cool off, if you know what I mean. Like, they're too uptight, so I set something up for them, and I even gave the little urchin kid I tried to cut their head off the other day, I gave him a job. He's going to be collecting money. I don't care what he does with that money either. I hope he steals it.
Okay. I'm not. Just please be on your best behavior.
I had to get something out before I made an ass of myself at dinner. I can't do this for very much. I can't do this for long periods of time.
I know, and I'm glad you got it out now. Just please behave. Remember, do not go on to your talk.
No talking. I'll smile.
No, you can talk. Just don't talk about Squid Ink. Do not talk about the food system.
No food.
And for the love of God, honey, for the love of the gods, please do not talk about that crazy podcaster that you love to talk about, or the licensing systems. Okay?
But Mario Patty's on the table.
No Mario Patty either.
Nope. Too late. You finished your list.
Oh, this is gonna be a long night. And as she says that, you lot arrive before the entrance to the how to put this, council members' private wings. You see, it is heavily. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, to describe what I stole from my wife. I found a nice looking skirt and shirt.
She is wearing a very lovely black gown with like pearlescent kind of glitter to it, so to speak. It comes down just past where like her tentacles start forming into a lace. it's tasteful. It's very tasteful.
Yeah.
She has her lovely glasses on. But as you get to this door, you will see there are 2 armed guards out front of it, each holding rifles. You can see a sidearm on each of them. They're wearing basic, like, ship military garb, which is just your basic metallic camo. The guard is like a very the wall door itself is this huge thick metal door with inlays of gold and silver and some sort of white material. You're not sure if it's like a stone or a bone. It's very beautiful though, and they'll kind of like look at you for a second, and go, identification.
I will. Oh man, turn my phone back on.
You have kind of like show hers. The guard on the mouth's like, oh, hi, ma'am. It's good to see you again, Miss Jinx, and Miss Jinx.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Y'all here to see Mr. Burrell, correct?
Yeah, I gotta turn this phone off real quick. I made a mess, and it's gonna get loud, and I don't want to be disrespectful.
Oh, that's very kind of you, man. Please follow me. Tommen, Ricky, watch the gates. I'll take him there. Yep. Please follow me, ma'ams. And you'll begin to kind of just lead you. It is a little bit of a walk. I will say it is a little bit of a walk, and then you find probably like 5 minutes in, you hit these like those floor escalators you'll see in like giant airports.
Oh no. Yeah.
You'll get onto one of those. He'll just kind of talk to you while walking. It's like, Miss Licton, he's are you really trying to run for council?
Who's Miss Licton?
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Miss Jinx.
Yeah, this kind of got away from me, but, I'm here, so I'm gonna do it.
That's nice. What are your policies, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, we're gonna start taking a look at how we can improve ship conditions for all. Big picture, I'd like to see if we can't get another ship built. Not to replace this one, but to accompany it. Maybe we can start a fleet one day if we get enough materials. And I also would like to see a little bit more freedom brought to the individual without so many licensing fees. One day, of course, we can't implement this all at once, but I'm also looking to completely clean up religious extremism on this ship. I think it's gotten out of control.
Okay. Religious extremism licenses. I guess I got a question for you. The building of another ship. How do you plan on doing that and keeping water out while building it?
Well, this would require a lot of effort from more of our aquatic friends, of course. At least in the beginning, we'd start forming the shell with smaller ships. And then after that, we would have to develop a pump system, which would need to be installed by people who can breathe underwater. And they would be able to pump that out while sealing up the gaps so that the water can't immediately come back in. It'd be a several stage process in which most of us will likely be dead before it comes up, but it grants us an ally ship to help protect us from anything underneath in the ocean here, and honestly, giving an opportunity to offset populations to one side or the other, I think is a good idea.
And pray tell, what if sister ship deems us not necessary and wants to just attack us?
Kill switch.
Okay. No other questions, ma'am. Here we are. Have a good night, you two.
Did I do good? I'll just look over at my wife.
She's kind of biting the bottom of her lip. did say not to speak it with Baral, but you kept it reined in for the most part. I'm very proud of you. I feel like that guard was fishing for something.
Nah,
Though he's not.
he can keep fishing. There's plans for things to change.
For now, let's head in. Let's head in. Yes. As you guys, you come to the door, you kind of knock, and you see answering the door is Mr. Boral Gamma. He is a 6'8" half-orc gentleman, dressed rather strangely for a council member, someone of higher society. He seems to be wearing more what you would think like street clothes for maybe like think like a sci-fi drug runner or something. Just like fully covered, every inch of the body is covered with something. They even have like kind of like a collar that comes around and covers the mouth, and it comes up to just above the tip of the nose, and it has a hood and cap on that come just to the top of the eyes. And it kind of goes, "Oh, hello, how are you?
I'm
The
doing.
jinx is. Please come in.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you. I hope we're not overdressed.
No, come in. Sorry, I feel like I'm a little underdressed. Jinx, you knew I'm not a fancy dresser. I hate this sort of thing, but you two did clean up very well. Thank you. Please come in.
Yeah, she
Sit.
was worried
I had my cook.
She was worried I'd make a fool of myself dressing how I normally do.
I feel like I would have preferred it. I feel like I would have preferred such an outfit. More of a casual man than I most. Please come in though. I had my chefs prepare a wonderful meal. High quality Wagyu beef.
Wagon beef. Very interesting, very exotic.
Wagyu, my friend, Wagyu.
Ah,
We also have sparkling champagne, apples, pears, and carrots. And the real ones, they're all real.
I'm unfamiliar with this carrot.
It's a lovely orange vegetable. Please come sit. And you will see before you these very beautifully sliced fruits and vegetables. The apples are cut into short, like little river cuts that have right next to them a little dipping trays. One seems to have caramel, one seems to have peanut butter. Two things you've never had or seen before. Next to that is also a bowl of sliced pears. But then next to that are these little circular orange coin-like substances, and he kind of pushes the plate toward, like, kind of offers like hors d'oeuvre kind of things, like, these are carrots, please try.
Now, are they raw or
And it is
cooked?
like, these are raw.
Oh
These are
my
raw.
god, good choice.
I hate cooked carrots.
Me too.
This thing is fresh. Just got that good snap crunch to it. Perfect density of a carrot, just that perfect as you bite into it.
These things, they are incredible.
Yes. You see, I myself am one that pushes for the agriculture on the ship. I want to increase farming production and livestock production to help, spread the wealth down to the lower decks. Unfortunately, I'm met with some obstacles from some of my fellow council members. But don't worry, none of this was taken from any of the other decks. This is stuff that I've been, personally been raising myself in some of my racing and some of my farm chambers. So none of this was stolen from anybody.
Have you considered possibly undercutting the others who don't know what they're talking about and finding one of the lower deck in the cargo section warlords and offering them vast wealth through agriculture, and therefore they can give up their horrifying ways by poisoning the ship and by instead feeding the ship? through karats and wagyu.
Warlords in the cargo deck. I'm not aware we had. Junus Isla would be most disturbed to know there are warlords in her territory. On her deck, I did not know we had warlords amongst the ship.
Warlords, cultists.
Ah, yes, the cultists. I'm very well aware of those. Father Tumoral speaks of them at times. It's more that I wish to acquire more spacing and more energy to help people develop farming rooms and such. Growing rooms, farming rooms. See, I firmly believe if we increase the amount of cattle and plantation we make, not only the energy such as methane gas and oxygen that comes from the plants and the animals would help the ship immensely, but the byproduct of if we make milking cows, the milk, the calcium from that alone that could be dispersed amongst the ship would be perfect. And any vegetation we grow would be great for food wise, but I digress. I only have so much money and sway, so to speak.
Oh, I think we can figure something out, Mr. Burrell.
I will say this now because I see plantations. I mean it in the sense of like it is these large farms. I do not mean it in the sense of like people work there for no money. Not like that. It's not that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, I think I can get you in touch with some people. We can make this happen.
Oh, I'd be gratefully appreciated. I wish to bring back the people of this ship, especially the children. They need better quality, better food. If only we could introduce better forms of vitamin D to this ship. As you're well aware, we need the sun, but we cannot gain access to it. Vitamins and minerals would be a great thing to distribute amongst the ship as well. Breastfeeding mothers so they can feed their children better. Parents, so they actually can work and provide for their children. Sorry. I'm rambling. Please, come, sit and eat. I'm talking about my policies and politics. I must be boring.
No, this is fascinating. I like this idea. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to incorporate this. This is important.
By all means. Sorry, I'm one of the... Well, I say younger. I'm technically the... Not younger, but newest member to the ship's council. So to speak. I have the least... I've been on this ship the least amount. The council least amount.
No, that's that's good. I mean, I can tell you're actually excited. You're actually doing something.
Yes. There's some of them. I believe at this point they've become complacent on their opinions and policies. Miss Anoxia, she is loves to count her money more than the people. Well, her favorite saying is there's no such thing as a free lunch. While I understand everything costs money, I believe that helping our fellow man is the greatest thing to do.
Well, somebody should remind Miss Anoxia in a friendly way that angry, starving people, there's not enough cash in the world to save you from them.
I agree. People, when they are truly starved, will understand just how powerful they are. But alas, when the and you see him not stuttering, but like as he speaks, you can see like he has troubles finding the words of how he wants to say this. You can definitely see he's trying to say this in a manner that sounds intelligent, and he has to think on how he's saying it. Which you kind of find it odd. You're like, oh, I figured he'd be a little more upper crust. But what's really bothering you is you can't see his lips at all because they're covered. And you've noticed words and sounds that should make a smacking noise when lips smack. You've not heard a single smack of lips. The higher ups sitting upon the council thrones are like gilded kings and queens upon the golden throne. But I digress.
Mr. Burrell, you could speak freely. It's just us here. We don't need to be fancy in our words, and please, why cover your face? There's no.
If you wish, I will speak more freely. But I dare not show my face, unfortunately. I wish not to scar you, ma'am. Unfortunately, when I was younger, I was run afoul of some rather unpleasant business, and it's left me quite disfigured. It is why most of my social appearances I wear fully dressed. I care not to show these marks.
I mean, as long as you're doing that for personal reasons and not for my sake, that's fine. You have to understand, I've put myself in many a position and have been in many a position to see things far worse than disfigurements that are not of your choosing. I'm not so proud that I cannot be faced with such things.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Some are less candid as you in this situation, and they believe to be more forceful. I've even had some that have tried to rip this off my face.
No need.
But let me ask you, your policies you're running on. Please do tell. I'm interested to hear.
Well, I would find it fascinating, though I've been questioned on this today. It's an idea that I've recently toyed with trying to build us a sister ship one of these days so that we can offset some of the population to offset some of the starvation. I've also... I mean, you've heard me talk about the licensing situation. You know where I stand on that.
Yes.
I also am very firm on my belief that we need to start rooting out extremism, and we also need to start, as you stated, finding solutions to help better the common people. Otherwise, people making inflammatory remarks and starting a riot like I did is only going to be the least of our concerns when things continue to get worse.
Yes, I do agree with you. The sister ship would be interesting. I personally have pitched secondary or smaller ships more for growing and conserving of food and cattle, though a sister ship for the population region would be very good.
Well, even if we built a couple of small ships, put 5,000-6,000 people on each, start a small farming community, they feed us, we protect them.
You can see him like, it's hard to read him because like all you can see is kind of like just the eyes and that bridge just on the top of the nose, but like he seems to be nodding along. He seems to be like definitely taking what you say to heart, you know?
I also would like to see some more policies about, now I don't mean this in the literal sense, but trying to get people more prepared so that they can police themselves. So the guards, they're stretched thin. Everybody knows what the law is, but we don't have everybody for every break-in. We don't have somebody for petty squabbles. We don't have somebody to police situations where somebody may become enslaved due to unfortunate practices by the financial sector. We need people to be able to protect themselves and handle these sorts of things.
Yes. I do agree with you there. A friend of mine, I believe you know them, Claw the Watcher. They are in charge of the guard and the military. They agree. We are being stretched thinner. He'd wish for more men and more firepower. I myself control weaponry and ship defenses, so to speak. I do believe he'd wish for more men or something that could be considered a man, or at least I wouldn't even call it warm, a programmable being, so to speak.
Some sort of metal man.
I wouldn't say metal man, though. That was even possible. And robots have been an interesting topic as of late. They could be useful in some way, shape, or form, but AIs. You've heard the story. AI is going rampant. I believe our auto docks are better than anything else right now. I don't think we need robotic gods. I think if you take the humanity out of it and make it a cold machine, they will make bad judgments. They're all, in my opinion. The law is not so black and white. There's quite a bit of gray in there.
I think that's why introducing... There's got to be some way to increase... We have to be able to increase the benefits to becoming a part of the guards or the police force.
Yes, I'm not know if you are aware of this. The guard already do get a decent benefit. The pay is nice. You get extra rations, the insurance, the health and stuff. There's only so much we can offer as of now. There has been talks of other things. There is some unrest amongst the guard with the Delver program as of late, but that is how we've gotten. Well, that is how I would say the pearl of the deck, the pearl of the deep deck, the merchant's deck, so to speak, has gotten a lot of their trinkets. We've gotten a lot of magical items, so to speak, and lost world technology. So I don't believe it'll be dropped anytime soon. I believe they just wish it could be monitored better, because they do believe that's also how a lot of illicit and illegal things are coming on, which I tend to agree with, but there's only so much policing we can do on so many things.
Well, if we lessen the restrictions on certain items, make them less of a crime, then we can focus on other things. Murders, robbery, that sort of thing.
I agree on that part.
While I'm not saying that fully legalizing substances is a right idea, if we can start finding a way to regulate them so that we can keep them safe, that wouldn't be the end of the world.
Yes, I do recall not too long ago your district had a problem with some form of substance, did it not?
Well, they still do. We're working on that.
Oh, yes, sorry, when it comes to a lot of that, unfortunately, I don't get to have my hands directly in that pot, so to speak. I do fund several groups, medical. I do try my best to help donations and stuff, but I myself do not get my hands on too many of those things, unfortunately.
Me and the group that I work with are working on trying to get this new super drug under wraps.
That
All
would be
while
very
campaigning, so it's been busy.
Oh, that's good. So I believe Mr. Bradshaw would be your next counselor, so to speak.
He does good work. He's a fine man.
I would say so. He's not a bad individual. A bit of a younger lad, but been on here longer than I have, so I can't fault him.
Yeah, he's been counselor for a while.
I'd say 20 years now? 15. He's been here 15 years.
Strange, he hardly looks a day over 30.
Yes, aging does not seem to take any shine to that man. He's... yes, does not seem to age. Though, to be fair, a lot of the members of this council seem to almost stop aging at some point.
Like they're given some sort of gift.
I digress. Whatever they've been given, they haven't shared with me. But who knows? Who knows? Modern medicine is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, I don't know. I think just to sum up all of my policies, it's for the common person.
I do believe that would be good. Someone fighting for the common folk would be a very good thing, Miss Alice.
Things are getting too expensive. We need to find a way to rework some things. I mean, there's misguided efforts to keep us safe by taking away too much of our freedom, which in turn makes things more expensive and more difficult. And I think there's a lot of ways that we can go about this to let up on the leash a little and still be where we need to be.
I agree. If you don't mind me asking you a hypothetical question, so to speak.
Sure.
What would be the first thing you would start on if you are elected?
Right now, it would be your food thing. Then after that, truly, I'd be investigating all the other members of the council, the ones who aren't really in it for the people, who are in it to line their pockets. They've gotten rich enough at this point, I would start trying to fund their opposition. I'm sure my speech has gone viral. I did say I'm not running just for one seat, but for all seats who have grown complacent and do not wish to serve.
Yes, that did cause quite the commotion among some of my fellow and esteemed colleagues. Some agreed, some disagreed, some simply did not care.
Well, and I feel the ones that agreed and did not care have nothing to hide. The ones that are getting upset are the ones that are clearly not in it for the right reasons. And we don't need to keep paying people who are not in it for the right reasons to be doing their job. We need people that actually care doing these jobs.
Couldn't agree more, Miss Jinx. I couldn't agree more.
But that is my, kind of my two-stage first step. And then from there, we'll just take baby steps. Start taking temperatures, see what we can do.
Very well. That's good. How how is the common gathering deck doing? Has it been doing well?
I mean, we're safe enough, but food isn't exactly of the best quality. There's still that rampant drug problem, like I said, that we need to solve, and every once in a while, need something to liven them up. People need to be more excited about something down there. It's very... I don't know how to describe it. It's not bleak, but it's getting to bleak.
Blasé, I believe would be the word you're thinking.
Yes.
Well, I remember there was some Cobalt fellow trying to build an arcade, I believe. That is what I heard. Something for the children?
Yeah. We've actually been working with him. We were actually helping him with his game that he's coming out with, the one that's been backing me.
Oh yes, that tower defense game. I can't think of the name off the top of my head. Yes. It's interesting. Okay. So I can't quite remember. What was his name? I can't quite remember it.
Oh, I believe it was Mr. Ivory.
Yes, the account of his white scales. Yes.
Ivory's a good lad.
I've never met him, but I've heard good things about them.
Well, if you want somebody who's passionate about tech, that's your guy.
Just nodded like, yeah, that's a good thing to hear. That's good. If he can entertain the children, that'd be the best. They are our future.
I think he's making good strides there.
Cool.
Well, you won an election. How'd you do it?
Oh. Hold on a second. I gotta check if he's one of the ones I've got specifically written for. Sorry. I'm trying to double check my backstory for each of these guys. Be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure. I sort of just kind of got it. I mean, I campaigned and I fought like hell to get it where I was, and I got it. I pushed on the stack that children are lifeblood. They're the ones that we need to take care of. And I pushed on the food aspect, and I helped greatly.
I think we can figure something
I
out.
believe you remember the famine. I'll go ahead, what?
Yeah, I think we can, I think we'd be able to get something worked out on that.
That would be great. I would gratefully appreciate that. I believe with more room to build, we could greatly increase the number of products we could set out. It would help immensely. Until I get more votes on the council, my endeavors are dreams at best.
Have you thought about manipulating the vote by doing something a little silly?
Pray tell, what do you mean?
Well, if, for example, somebody were to start a very large agricultural movement on the ship and get a bunch of people to start learning agriculture and devoting their lives to agriculture, but they don't have any agriculture jobs because nobody is giving up space for agriculture, and then there's a bunch of pissed off agricultural nuts on the ship that can't do agriculture. Somebody's going to have to start doing something about that before they get mad. So they'll have to start devoting places for them to practice agriculture.
You see, you kind of like think, that wouldn't be a terrible idea. I would have to work with Ash on that one, but I think I could convince them to teach more in the way of agriculture.
Yeah, you just start small. Start sending find a third party to start sending emails out to get people excited about it, and then there's guaranteed to be some old head that can teach them who's looking for a job anyway, so he'll start a school. And that school will get a bunch of people. And that bunch of people is going to get really passionate about this thing, and then, so on and so forth.
I think that's something to think about. I do indeed think that is something to think about. It's just sneaky enough, but honest enough not to be a dirty trick.
Nothing illegal about it.
No, it is not. You can see he's taking some serious thought into what you said.
Alice has started teaching a class on voter manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
CIA roots go deeper.
I will say with that, you have a very lovely night. You enjoy good food and drink. This is like highest of the high quality kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And they will send you home with a gift. This world's equivalent of a Cuban cigar.
Damn.
It is more in the sense of like, how do I want to put it? It is actual like plant leaf. And they will send you with 2 items with it. One is some sort of like one-time use spark creator, and another one is like this like smoke capturing apparatus. Once you've catched it, it will hold it and keep it until it completely cleans and disperses it.
It's like an air purifier.
Yes, just a very like handheld one-time use for this specific thing. Like you were just to blow your smoke into this specifically.
Alice makes a mental note to immediately go into her office and start being obnoxious as soon as she gets into work tomorrow.
Oh, gee, many Christmas. Your wife said, well, that was a very lovely night. Thank you for not going overboard, dear.
Of course, I like his policies. I taught him about voter manipulation, and learned a few things. And my policies are apparently very aligned with his. He's just not as extreme about them. He hasn't found a way to articulate that.
Yes, my boss, Mr. Brown, has never been a heavily aggressive person. Even though he is a Dromara, he's not that aggressive.
He's a good guy. I like this Baral. I hope to work with him.
I do too. And you get home. You get your rest. And if nobody has anything, we're gonna jump 2 days forward to your meeting. Okay, ladies and gentlemen?
Works for me.
Oogie.
It is the day of your meeting. You wake up all knowing you are to see Mr. Ghost today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. adventurers and villains, heroes and fuck-ups.
Where's the sharp dressed man, my boy?
You'll get a text basically stating, "I will see you at the Falafel House." Ominous.
Yep.
You get a sending spell sent to you.
What? Okay.
You recognize the voice. It's the dealer. Jackal and Hyde are waiting for you at the house. At the Falafel House.
Okay.
She whiz.
Yeah, he just sends a quick thanks for the heads up. And yeah, he goes over there.
It's gonna be one great big old cluster.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Is there anything anyone is doing before this meeting? Grabbing any items? Acquiring anything? Because you basically have 2 days of downtime, technically, before this happens. Is anyone picking anything up before this pops off, in case it pops off, you know?
Does the ship have anything like balloons?
No, not really, unfortunately.
Is there anything?
Oh, Ominous would collect those manacles if they're done by the arcade guy.
I would say yeah. What were you wanting these to be again? I'm sorry.
They were practically like for spellcasters, they take away their spellcasting ability.
Yeah, basically anti-magic cuffs. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got you a singular pair made.
Wonderful. He would have collected that and has that then.
Well, I'm mostly just looking for something that I can put a liquid into that I can puncture with my teeth.
Like a pill or
Something like that, because I want to be able to... I mean, you're familiar with the poison mist in Japanese wrestling.
yeah.
I want to do the same thing, but with the holy water that we have. In case somebody tries to attack us, I can just mist them.
Okay. I will let you have something like that. It'll be a one-time thing, and we'll get to it if we get to it, I guess.
That'll be a hell of a surprise, motherfucker.
Somebody grabs you. I'm gonna eat you.
Yep.
Oh God!
The moment you do it, all that's left, you just spray off their whole face, and all that's left is just a skull. Turns towards the hard camera. I think I miscalculated.
Oh, you motherfucker! Out of the bones. Anyways, Ominous. Korsh, Isa, you guys acquiring anything last minute, or you just heading there?
A few extra higher grade healing pots won't hurt.
Okay, I think I'll say for the sake of brevity, we'll waive it. You can get 2 pots for 75 gold.
Yeah, one for me, one for Isa. One for me, one for Mama.
Got it.
That should do
Mama.
the trick.
Mama, you bringing the ringtail special?
Yes, I am.
I'm
Okay.
also packing my alchemical flamethrower just in case shit winds up going sideways and I need to just be like, turn and burn. Okay.
Alrighty. As you lot make your way to the address given, you find it is right on the border wall between District 5 and District 6. You see, just nestled in the corner, kind of like an alley, you see a dilapidated, almost falling off its chain, barely flickering sign that says Waffle or Falafel House. But it kind of messed up a little bit. It kind of says Awful Lawful House.
I like this place.
and you
Oh.
see
You would.
kind of just like, doing the cool guy lean on the wall. You see two individuals, one on the right of the basically entrance and one on the left of the entrance. Humanoids. One of them appears to be a male human, very scrawny build, has a white button-up shirt, gray slacks with black suspenders, wearing penny loafer shoes, has a bow tie on, has those thick circular glasses, has his hair done in the alfalfa little point, and he seems to be kind of just looking at his phone like he's calculating something. He's got 2 buck teeth and he got some braces. The other one looks to be some kind of jackal humanoid, and you can see jutting out of its arms, basically right where the elbow and the shoulder blades are metal pipes, one in each one, and then right where his knuckles are, you can see metal padding of some kind, little metal bumps. He's wearing just a simple leather jacket with holes cut to get these pipes out of it. No pants. Donald ducking it down there. Thick, black, shaggy fur. So you can't see nothing. And where his claws and his feet should be, you see little metal spikes. Whatever his claws are now metallic spikes. He's got earrings on the left side, kind of 2 hoops on the left, nothing on the right. He's got a patch over his left eye as well. Kind of looks at you guys, just kind of looking up and down, kind of sizing up, who are these smucks?
We ain't got no beef.
Ominous.
Yeah.
You see is the one in the suspender looks like, oh, you're ominous. Good. Okay. Hi. The dealer sent us.
So I've been told.
Good.
Why aren't you wearing pants?
You just see the jackal guy kind of just snarl at you. Wrong way of pants, but I don't want pants. That's Hyde. I'm Mr. Jackal. It's nice to meet you all.
Are you normally this nervous?
You watch as Hyde goes. He's always a stuttering mess.
I'll
Good to
find
know,
his
at least he's in
confidence.
character.
And kind of messing with hair and stuff. And I'll say, as he's stuttering, you'll kind of hear him. Well, you got mediators when you said you were taking me, and you see the sharp-dressed man.
I had no part in these two. I just say, looking at him.
Very well.
Hey,
Has our guest arrived?
not sure, but what do you know about agriculture?
I know enough.
What if I knew a certain councilman that wants to get the agriculture game going, and this would be far more profitable than committing crime? Even though we could still keep committing crimes, I far be it from me to stop committing crimes. I think crimes are cool, but agriculture.
See, Alice, you lost me, but you brought me back in. I may be interested. I might.
Talk to Burrell. Me and him are cooking something up.
Morale gummick. Possibly. But how about we head in? At least wait for our guests to arrive.
For sure.
And as you guys head in, there is just a singular, old metal door that just says Falafel House. Do you open it up?
Not much of a choice.
Ominous will cast Conceal Spell Invisibility. And he'll go in, whoever opens the door.
Okay. As you open the door, the first thing you see is a wide open room. Looks to be like a dining area, like with old broken tables and chairs scattered about. And in the center of the room, you see a big table with several chairs around it. But you see facing you guys are 3 individuals. There is some sort of like, oh, how do I describe this individual? Hold on 1 second as I get my notes. You see this like weird metallic and wood, metallic and then like this brown substance that none of you guys have ever seen, like creature. It has like 8 limbs coming out from a bulbous, long, trunk-like body with a black, spirally vortex sphere of stars and constellations and Milky Way swirling as vines and metallic cords, and you're not sure what kind of wrapping around it to make some sort of like cocoon-like nest around it. On the other side is this like 6'2" goth baddie with like the biggest, bubbliest smile you've ever seen. And then sitting next to them in the middle of those two is some sort of human male that is bound, gagged, and blindfolded. And as you guys come in, the goth girl will go, "Oh, hi, come on in. We thought you guys were on a show."
Of course we're
Oh my
gonna
god,
show.
hi, it's so nice to see you all. There's a lot of you. Wow.
Miscommunication on our end. We're not a very solid group. What's with the man in the middle who seems to be...
This is my boss. This is Ghost's delegate.
Oh,
He's so excited to be here, aren't you, bud? Wow. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. Ghost will be here to speak to you in just a minute. I just need you to come and say hi. Just take a seat, everybody.
let me guess, he speaks through him, right? That's pretty cool.
Oh, you're gonna love what we do. You're gonna love it.
What's your name? You're a lovely woman. What is your name?
You know what? You can call me Martha.
Martha.
And that's Law. And that's Law and Order. Even though he hates Law and Order. Oh, he's pure chaos. But we call him Law and Order because he answers to it. But he hates Law and Order. I love that about him.
So Martha, Lawn, and Law and Order?
No, just Martha. That's all she gave you. Just Martha, and Law and Order is the weird whatever thing.
An ominous attempt conceal spell detect thoughts on the
You'll drop your
hide up guy.
invisibility if you do.
Do I?
Yep.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Yes, you would.
Crap.
I'm pretty
Never
sure you would.
Yep, the moment you do an action, you're gonna drop your invisibility.
I thought it was just to attack, but okay.
Nope, it's any kind of
Yeah,
interaction.
we've run into this
I'm
problem a
reading it
lot.
now. Yep, you're correct. Yep, alright. Never mind.
Anyways, how are y'all doing? Is this all of you guys? Is there anybody missing?
I hope there isn't. There better not be.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. I hope this is right. I don't want us to have to get, violent because you didn't come here like you said you were going to.
Yeah, I would hate for that to happen too.
Yeah, I know. Also, Law and Order wants to know why the little one's being invisible. That's not very nice.
You could never know with that one. You know, I've tried to get to know him. He's shy. He's got
Well, dearie, could you turn invisible, please? If you keep saying invisible, I'm gonna have to act, and I don't want to be violent. It's supposed to be a happy day, remember? So turn visible. Oh, sorry about that.
He does.
I have a really
Good,
good character's based.
Good. Now, let's get this underway. And you watch her still rip the blindfold off this man, like rip the gag out of his mouth. He's still like cuffed behind the back. He's like, please, just let me go. I got a wife and kid. I just want to be. He's like, oh, no. It's okay. Remember, as soon as you're done with this, your debt's paid and get to go. And you watch this, like, she'll reach into whatever this orb is of Law and Order and pull out this weird, like, think a scorpion without its front claws, and it's like this white and black with like 3 extra sets of legs and a long forked tail, and she'd be like kind of grab him by the bottom of the jaw and like kind of like mush the mouth open a little bit and just come on and put this thing into its mouth, and you watch him go in, you watch him like gurgle and retch and kind of rip, and like his skin will go pale white with black veins coming out where his body is, and like you see his eyes open and his mouth just crack open, and the thing is perched itself where his tongue used to be. And you watch her just kind of reach down, unlock the cuffs, and the hands will like, the arms like come around so they're backwards. You could hear the bones and stuff popping, and she go, oh, hold on, sir. And you watch her, she like forcibly turn him around, pop him back into place. Okay, boss, you're good to go now.
You totally killed that guy, didn't you? Oh, that's messed up.
And then you watch as like the head will roll for a second. Hello, how are you?
I got to say, I'm thoroughly impressed.
Thank you. I love a good theatrical performance. Now, are we here to speak terms of war? If so, I've already got the contract ready.
Oh, I was hoping we could more business. War's expensive.
Oh, thank you. Finally, somebody that understands that. You don't know how many times people want to go to war with me, and then I show them the rules of the conflict, and they're like, well, I don't want to agree to your rules. Let's just have an all-out war. And I'm like, well, you should understand, if you don't follow the rules and we don't sign a contract, that I'm going to fight I'm going to fight dirty. And, you know, that usually involves hostages and plagues and nasty stuff. And, you know, that's why I like following my rules. I don't like to be a bad person, but when they don't follow the rules, I have to be a bad person. So hopefully we can stick to business and not have to even need the rules. But anyways, I actually like push a tablet to the side. So what business are you wanting to speak about?
I'm going to look at the sharp dressed man and just say, should we just put it all out on the table?
He'll kind of do like the shaky hand thing, like, maybe not all of it. Maybe not all of it.
Okay, your drugs are poisoning people on my deck.
Correction. Not my drugs. I don't do drugs. Don't like them. I think they're a waste of time and space. And if you really want to feel a high, go exercise. Go get a good fresh breath of air. That's runner high is much better than any drug you can get. Honestly, I believe it's a bore. Heck, even alcohol is boring to me.
So you don't...
Sorry, I don't do drugs.
You don't sell them or anything?
Heavens, no! I don't wish to poison people. That's stupid.
Dear God, I think we've gotten the wrong impression of you. I think we've gotten bad information.
I'm sorry. What did you think I was? Some drug-toting monster?
Somebody
that hurts
said
my
that...
feelings.
Well, what do you know about agriculture?
A lot, actually. We grow gardens down in my area a lot. Lots of food, plants for medicine. See, currently I am trying to cross-pollinate a water lily and a black midnight lily for a water black midnight lily. It is supposed to help with cancer and cancerous like tumors. But the cross-pollination is so hard. Yes.
If at all sorry, excuse my interruption. Just that last bit had a wound up getting my attention, you see. I'm actually working on something similar to that, only I'm using various mutagens as a sort of autoimmune daisy chain enhancement to...
Yes, I see, there is your problem already. You are pulling from a tainted source. The mutations will always cause more mutations. It is better to pull from nature itself than just simple chemicals. There's always a backlash. You could cure the mutation, you could even cure the cancer, but you could end up poisoning the body or destroying the flesh. That's why I believe nature is a better outcome for such things. But I digress.
My apologies. I approached my cure under the belief that that the person will be able to recover through their own natural strength. But
that is the worry, and that's the problem. See, you believe the flesh is strong, but you add something that could something that kills a cancerous cell would also kill normal muscle and tissue, because a cancerous cell is just a mutated cell. Even if you go after the mutation, there's still a problem because that mutation genome exists throughout the whole body. It just hasn't activated it yet. And you could be very dangerous because you could end up attacking the actual chromosomes of the body if you're not careful.
That's why I've been having difficulties lately. I encountered a roadblock recently after we wound up busting up that one drug lab, and I thought I wound up having the key to the kingdom, as it were, only to find out it was just a key to a more intricate lock that I was not ready for.
Yes. Above game, somebody say flame?
Yeah, while Ghost and Korsh are talking, can I just whisper to the Sharp-Dressed Man? Maybe we should just do agriculture with this guy. He seems pretty chill.
For somebody a part of the council of 6, I expected more ferocity.
Let's do agriculture with this guy.
But you have more questions for him?
Yeah, but
Didn't the kid... Okay.
Yeah.
Just continue. Anyways, so you don't want war with me. I did ask to talk to you all. I do have a few things, but because you don't want to go to war, that knocks out one of my big questions out. Next question. What were you doing in my neck to the woods, though? I think I know the answer. I'd just like to hear it from you.
The souls of dead children keep coming over to your location, and there's also...
Yes!
There's also,
Yes,
we thought about the drugs, and now we're very sorry about that. Obviously, there's no drugs.
Yes, unfortunately, I don't really do drugs. That's not my thing. There are people of the black market down there, unfortunately. I've tried to work with them to get them out. I also have to use them to get my plants and stuff of the old world. That's how it is. But yes, the children's souls, that would be part of the reborn program, or the reborn program I'm trying to work. You see, if a soul can find its body and its soul condition, it can be reborn. The problem is, most of the time, when a soul passes, especially on this type of vessel, as it's moving, the souls stay in place and move away from it, and it becomes harder and harder. I draw the souls in and try to put them back into their original body. Sometimes, unfortunately, I can't get the original body, so I give the child a choice. Do you want to go to a new body? Do you want to pass on? Do you want to animate a machine? I try my best to help, so to speak, but there are kinks in every plan,
So it's your
kinks in
way
every holes in every... my way of what?
It's your way of trying to help them pass on or give them a purpose?
Yes! I'm sorry. in my opinion, every life has a purpose. That's why I don't agree with the council and some of the rules. My like, for instance, my medical things. If you did you come to the inner circle, the inner council area? You know, my well, not the inner council, but the inner Neo Necropolis, to my specifically controlled area.
No, we're trying to.
Yes. See, if you would have if you did, you would have noticed that there was many men and women and such with bone limbs and ligaments that are working fine. See, I myself am not the best with flesh, but I work more with bones and souls. Well, souls really. And I understand a little bit of the bones, and I've helped people get prosthetics for lost limbs that is necromantic in nature, but not evil by any means. I mean, necromancy is not inherently evil. It can be good and bad, same as a firearm and such. But they disagree with my methods and my ideology. But
If I got you into contact with a member of the council to do agriculture, would you do agriculture with them?
oh heavens, no! I want nothing to do with those individuals.
No, fair.
During all that talk, it would be wild to roll for sense motive on the whole consent part of everything.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
His blood's boiling at that. That's a nat 20.
Okay. What are you trying to sense exactly?
That he's telling the truth. That he gives the option for people to have their souls messed with like that.
Ominous. As much as it angers, infuriates, enrages you, you can't tell if this guy's lying. You think he might be telling the truth.
Why didn't you ask my consent then?
I'm sorry, son. Who are you?
He raises his eyes level with his. It's like, I was one of your experiments, and I gave no consent.
They begin to like stare at you like almost intensely. Do you mind? Do you mind? I won't touch you. I promise. Martha, could you hand me the eye, please? You watch as Martha. Oh yeah, sure, no problem, sir. And you kind of reach in, pull out this like almost like beautiful, elegant magnifying glass, like one-handed magnifying glass. There is like bone around it instead of a metal thing, and the glass itself has like these weird etchings and designs, and in the etchings are different colored fluid, almost like the etchings have different like reds and blacks and blues and greens and all sorts of colors. And I kind of like hold it up, looking at you, if you will allow him. He's not touching you, but he's like holding over his eyes, kind of looking at you.
Yep, he'll allow it.
My word! You were almost a prophet. What is your name, son? I'm sorry. I'm blanking on you.
Ominous Gaunt. And you said I was a failed experiment.
The Herald Project. Oh, my child. I am surprised you are still around. I would have sworn you would have... Very well. You were almost a prophet or a herald, child. But unfortunately, you did not make it. I am sorry. I truly am. I did try to help you. You wanted it, but you fell short. Something kept you from doing it. I don't know what.
Maybe the fact that I didn't want any of this happen to me whatsoever. I was 8.
My child, no. When I found you, you were bloodlusting. You wanted power. I told you, in your culture, there is a way to do this. You would become a prophet or a herald of this, and anyone of your lineage, your line, your blood, your race would have to bow to you. What you said would be law and order. You demanded it from me. You said if I gave not to you, you would take it. So I did my best to help you. We found what was left of your body. Your head was in quite disrepair, child. I did my best to regrow it and fix it for you. And your soul, I guided it the best I could down that river of bones in the bone field. But I lost connection with you. Someone or something began to guide you not long after. And at some point I did say I failed you. As I did, I was unable to guide you. You found your way back to your body and you wreaked havoc on my laboratory. And then you left. I'd all but thought I'd lost you. I thought you died. Been forgotten, become some beast. But here you are, child.
Ominous feels gaslit. Can he roll not to get gaslit?
Will save, I guess. Will save.
What's
Okay.
I want to know if he's telling the
Ooh.
truth myself.
Ooh, that's 14.
You gaslit.
I'm
Kid.
gaslit. Crap, I'm a monster. Okay.
Okay.
Let's,
Somebody
His
said they
eyes
wanted
go
to.
back to the table, and he's really rethinking things now.
You wanted to roll, see if he's lying or not, right, Maya?
Yep.
Okay, that's a perception. Yeah, it's a perception, a sense motive kind of thing, you know.
Damn it. 15.
What was that? Society. Hold on. Sorry, hold on. I'm double checking that's. Okay. You said a what now?
15.
So I look at it this way. You know, these checks aren't gonna be like, yes, he's lying, no, he's not lying, kind of thing. It's like, you don't feel like he's lying, but you know, as far as you know, this ain't the ghost's body. Maybe it is. Maybe that thing is the ghost. You can't fully tell. This is like some sort of corpse-like body, or maybe not a corpse-like body, but doesn't seem disingenuous. You can't really read its body tones. Like, there's nothing besides just the head and mouth moving. And even then, it doesn't fully articulate.
Mr. Ghost, how
So you
does
can't fully tell, but you don't think so.
is there something within that boy's bloodline that causes them at 8 years old to lose their damn mind and start ranting and raving for full power?
I don't know, honestly. I'm not a studier of the fletchling bloodline.
Ominous says he could roll.
Go right ahead.
Okay. He is specifically all about that. Alright. Never mind, he's not all about that.
What'd you get?
Crap, where's my fetchling stuff? I rolled a 10.
You got no idea. You're like, you're triggered. You're triggered right now. You know, you don't know, man. You can't think straight.
I'm doubting everything now. Yeah.
Well, damn, it seems like
It's
everything's
everything I
just
believe
been a misunderstanding, Mr. Ghost.
Oh yes, I'm very glad you didn't want to go to war, though. I'm very glad.
War
Though I
sucks.
believe Martha here is a little disappointed. I am just a little bit. I would have liked a good fight, but you know, it's okay.
What if I let you punch me in the mouth? Would that satisfy you?
I'm afraid I might punch your head off, dear.
Alright. Big I'd offer.
I'm not known for holding back, so.
Fine. So, business then. I mean, we're all here. We might as well hash something out. Is there something... There's something you want? Or is there something that you were looking into? I already told you what I kind of want.
Well... Yeah. Well, I know you want to go for the council, but how would you like to be on the... Well, let's see. We call ourselves the real council. The council is 6, even though it can have up to, I think, like 12 members. How would you like to be part of what I like to call the financial council? The ones that are really pulling the strings, at least the ones with the big bank accounts that can kind of influence a good chunk of the council. Do all of them if you pay enough, you know?
Sounds like...
Also, you said you killed somebody peddling drugs. Is that what you said earlier? It wouldn't happen to be in some sort of giant green humanoid with fish parts that had some kind of fish man in a tub that he killed?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah, that was him.
Oh, good. You killed the fish. Good. No wonder the doctor was in such a foul fucking mood about you guys. Yeah, he told me to kill you guys. I don't really give 2 shits. I make more money than him now, so I really don't give 2 cents what he wants. Besides, I'm the only member of the council that he came to try to get involved, so I got kind of a chip on my shoulder when it comes to him.
Maybe
The rest of those fuckers, fuck them.
Maybe we could kill the doctor.
If you could find him. God, I don't even know where that dipshit's at. He just goes by the doctor. He makes a lot of money. But, you know, you want in? You know, I could probably find a way for you to get access to some good money, you know. You interested in maybe doing something like that?
I certainly would like to keep it in mind, if that's okay. Give it some time.
Okay. Well, you know, if you're interested, maybe I get you set up so you can make some money off some dredging. You know, that sound interesting to you? Maybe get you your own dredging ship.
Yeah, that might sound a little interesting. Maybe you let me send, or maybe you let me buy a little guy that hunts down the doctor so he take care of all of our problems, because all of us here are sick of the drugs.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you. I mean, here's the thing. Don't know where the doctor is. Got no leads on him.
No.
So I ain't gonna pretend that I do, and I ain't gonna pretend to try to allow him. But, you know, I might be able to help you get your hands, or at least get you access to try to get a dredging ship from, you know, maybe the some visitors that are coming to the ship in a couple months, you know? You know, maybe somebody like that.
I think maybe we
You might have to do some fighting, but you might be able to get something.
I think maybe we like that. Do we like that, everybody?
Chorus just makes the show crack his neck, causing the bone plates there to pop in a very succinct way. I haven't had a chance to get my claws dirty in a while.
Okay. Well, I mean, is that a deal? You know? And he's gonna like hold out his hand for like a handshake.
I'll look at the sharp dressed man. What are we thinking? We thinking we get a little ship?
It depends on who we have to fight, but I would not mind. Dredging can get some good money. I think I'm in.
Alright. Ominous, we get ourselves a little ship, maybe?
Oh, he's paralyzed.
Oh, okay. You're
looking. He's not. Yep.
I'll take your silence as consent. Isa, little ship, perhaps?
Want a Happy Meal? Come on, a Happy Meal.
Sounds okay to me.
I'll shake his hand.
Deal. It is cold and clammy. Perfect. So you're gonna be dealing with the beast pirates then. Specifically, you're gonna be dealing with the youngest of the leaders, known as Clinto Hawk. He's a Narome Hawk's younger brother. He's a Tengu, really hot-headed, loves to drink and loves to brag about his toys, so to speak. See, they got a brand new toy they just made. It's like this big crab monster that shoots out these two, like, little rhinoceros beetle things. Oh, you guys don't know what rhinoceros beetles are, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They're not too hard to kill. But anyways, I bet if you got to talk to him and got him drunk and made him, got him to a little riled up, he'd probably make a bet like, I don't know, he'd bet his finest dredging ship against anybody that could beat his new crab monster, and something like that. Maybe that way you could win some. I will warn you, the crab thing ain't no walk in the park. It's a walking tank. But you guys are good enough, do some good hitting, some good damage. You might get to it.
Yes,
I've got a few special cocktails I can use that I could take a few extra hits with. Who knows?
Okay.
I might just make sure that thing doesn't focus on anything other than me. Might just be a fun fight for me to deal with.
Ooh, a frontline fighter. Now that's nice. You see his
Well,
kind of like she kind of like, you see she's doing that like girl thing, like, oh, beat my still heart, that, and like kind of fingers the lip. Oh, I like him.
He'll just make a show of reaching back to pat the large, like, drum barrel tank on his back real quick. Make a low thong. Mainly because this bad boy right here, made myself. Special little dispersal method for my mutagens.
Oh, and he's smart to boot. Oh, I think I want this one.
What's your
excuse me?
What's your number, Miss Margaret or Martha? Miss Martha.
Oh, dearie, come here. It's and she'll just read her number out loud, like she's got no problem. It's 612-663-6464-5433.
That's all yours, big man.
Wait, what?
All yours.
Don't forget to call me. And you'll see Bono kind of. Anyways, yes, Martha's quite the energetic lady. So, oh god, I lost his voice. No. But anyways, is there anything else? Anything fun? Anything we need to do?
If it's at all possible, Mr. Ghost, could I have your some of your notes on that lily cure, on that lily plant?
Right now, I'm gonna say no. I don't think we're close enough to be sharing research notes just yet. But if we become better associates, maybe even friends down the line, I might think about it.
How do we want to stay in touch? I mean, I do have my friend here. I stay in touch with him. Do you want to? We have a chain here.
I don't really do text. I don't do the text and stuff.
No. That's fine.
Margaret. You know what? I'll let you keep this. I'll just let you keep this, and you can, when push comes to shove, just put me in a body if it really necessary, and we can talk. Get their consent. Get their consent, or make sure they owe you a debt. It's just it's one of those two things. Preferably consent. I'm not the biggest debt guy, but if they usually owe Margaret a debt, and this is how they pay it. So yeah.
Could you have Margaret?
Or Martha. I keep calling her Margaret.
Yeah, could you?
Martha. I keep calling her Margaret. You know what? Name change. They're Margaret. I like that name better.
All right. Maybe Margaret could just send them over our way if you happen to need something from us, and then. Because we don't know anybody like that that's going to consent to this. It's a mess.
100%. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, if you can get somebody that doesn't got a tongue, it makes it perfect.
True. Yeah, the problem is most of the people that owe us things end up dead.
Yeah, it usually happens.
It's a
but
pain in
anyways,
the ass.
But hey. For now, I'll find a way to send missives. Maybe get some people to talk to you. Again, really glad you didn't want to go to war. would have loved it though. I would have loved it. I've got some new toys I want to test out, something new to try. But hey, you said no. By the way, would you have agreed to the rules of these, or would you at least give them a look?
You seem disappointed. Could you give us the rules?
Oh, I'd love to. So, rule number 1: no hostages.
Like it.
Rule number 2: no attacking designated medics.
Right.
Understandable.
Yep.
Rule number 3: you're safe on base, and base would be a designated area, one for each person. If we're in base, you can't attack us within this area. That'd be a 30 by 30 foot area or a designated building. No poison or chemical based weaponry.
Right.
That include gases. That does include gases. No maiming, desecrating of a body, or
Right.
disfiguring a corpse so it's not able to be identified by next of kin. No booby trapping. No booby trapping, especially the dead. No booby trapping the dead. They're
Right.
sacred.
Right.
No religious persecution of any kind. Okay, you can't religious persecute. Okay.
Yeah.
No segregation or persecution of anything for personal beliefs. Nothing like that.
Of course.
And you get at least one hour break a day at any time.
Have you ever thought about selling these rules to a TV station to see if they can make like an Extreme Rules tag?
Nah, not interested.
No,
These are my rules. I want to keep my rules. I'm not really interested in sharing them.
No, that's fine. I like these rules. I would have agreed.
See,
to
it makes
them.
it fair. Thank you. See, a lot of people just don't want to agree to them. They're like, no, I don't need your rules. And then I usually end up, taking the people they love, dropping a couple chemical bombs on what they consider their home base. And I'm like, look, if you're not gonna follow the rules, I'm gonna make the checklist. I'm not gonna make it fair, and I'm gonna show you why we had the rules in the first place. I don't
Right.
like to, but it's to prove my point.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're gonna be a douche about the rules, then you gotta show them why they were
See,
rules.
Thank you. See, the last person who did this was so mad. It's like, well, you broke your rules. I'm like, well, you were a douche about it, so I'm gonna show you why I have the rules. A good man has rules for a reason. Don't make him break them. It's just not a good thing to do. No.
Ridiculous, of course. Absurd.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the only thing I would have added is, we at any time we can call at any time that the war is starting to get too extreme, but neither one of the people that agreed to the war has been lost anything really, except for a couple of guys. We could just meet in the middle at some agreed upon location for mutual combat to end the whole thing. Still by following the rules aforementioned.
I like that. Can I steal that? Like
All
a
yours.
1v1 combat, leader versus leader? I
Yeah.
like that. You know what? Hold on. The Alice rule. I like that, Alice. I like that. Can I call it the Alice rule?
Go for it. All yours.
I'm gonna call it the Alice Jinx rule. I love that. I love that.
Brilliant. Yeah. Because most people are going to get upset by the fact that a lot of their men are dying, but they haven't gotten any closer to their guy. The one that if they die, it would end the whole thing. It just opens it up.
I'll offer at the beginning. I've done that before. I've offered at the beginning. I'm like, hey, I'll just bring your strongest guy, my strongest guy, to fight out. Whoever wins. But I'm my strongest guy, so I either send me or I send my best creation, which is technically me, technically not me, and it's a whole spectrum. It's a long thing. I don't want to explain it too much. I'll send it out, and there's a couple that have taken it, and they get sad when my guy instantly kills their guy. I'm like, well, I'm sorry. I use a beheading axe for a reason. I can cut the head off. I can cut the head off a steel golem if I really need to. It's not that hard. I can rip steel girders in half. It's not that hard. I don't get why people think it's hard, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I heard about your axe.
Oh, thank you. It's a lovely axe. Do you want to see it? I can make mini versions. I can make like an illusion.
Yeah. I want to see it.
You watch this. Okay, Law and Order. Can you do the spell? Can you do the spell? And you'll see like, just kind of like appearing out of nowhere. It's like a little mini guillotine will just appear, and then you watch as like some giant like little minor illusion skeleton creature will walk up, rip the blade and the little bit of wood it's connected to out of the guillotine post, grab one of the posts, slap it on the back of it. So now it looks like just a giant axe made out of a guillotine blade. That's how I made it, and it's awesome. Oh, it cuts stuff so well.
How old are you?
Oh, that's not very nice to ask that. Don't ask me that.
Okay. I apologize.
That's like asking a lady their age. You know, you don't ask them that.
I'm sorry. I'm not. My district, they don't have the manners.
It's okay. It's okay. Just never ask a lady your age. Never ask a man what he makes, how much he makes, and never ask what happened during the riots and the cleansing. Never ask what happened during the cleansing. Oh god, never ask.
Or who started the most recent riot.
Oh, I don't know all about that one, but we don't ask about it. We never ask about the riots.
Nope.
Or the cleansings.
Nope.
Or the gas bombings.
No.
Or the cultural stuff. Or the religious wars. Or who stole the hamburger after the third day.
Or the bucket.
Looking at you, Law and Order. Or the what?
Or the bucket.
You watch like dead face series. We do not talk about the bucket.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Or-
You can't.
Or, move the ladder.
Yeah, you can't do that either.
You can move the ladder. That's hilarious. As long as you fix their spine afterwards,
Yeah, true.
Anyways, this body's gonna start deteriorating soon. So are we
No,
good, or is there anything
wait.
else you want to talk about? What? Yes, you got a minute before this body is irreversible and it will die, and I can't let them go. So what's up?
Reverse it.
Reverse what, dear?
Make my eyes normal. Make my hair normal again. Take away
I
this
can't.
cursed
I
magic.
can't.
Put my soul.
I can't.
where
You
it
did this to
belongs.
yourself. I can't. This is your body, dear. This is your body. All I did was fix what was broken. A lot of you was fucked up. Like, your arms were mangled, ripped to shreds. Your head was half caved in. Oh, this body's irreversible now. I can't fix it. It's gonna die. Anyways, you were fucked. I had to build you. I had to build you back piece by piece. This is your body. Your soul went into this as happy as can be, and I'm pretty sure it's your original body. I can't undo what's ever up with your body. I just really can't. But as for your soul, I don't know what happened to your soul. After that, I lost track of you. Okay? You got pretty deep, and I lost you. And when I came back, you didn't talk to me. I told you I failed you, and then I left, and I came back. You destroyed my laboratory, and we're gone.
He sits back in defeat.
We'll find your soul, little guy.
Well, that is his soul. Yeah, I mean, like, that's his soul, and what I'm pretty sure is his body. I'm like 95.5% certain. There was a lot of mangled stuff. I wonder. Well. Oh, sorry. This body's time's up, and you watch as the body just poof to ash in front of you.
Ah, I like.
Oh well.
I'm
Oh well, I guess that was time.
Ah,
Yeah, the boss is really nice. Ghost is a really nice boss. But take care. I hope it. And you, big guy, don't forget to call me.
thanks everybody.
All right, bye. And you watch this Law and Order, like they'll grow like some kind of like branch hand that's got like metal and wood, but you don't know what is, copper, wire, and all sorts of stuff, into a point, and they'll just touch the air and drag it down. You'll watch as some kind of rift will just open up, and Law and Order and Margaret will just walk on through it. Margaret will pop her head back out, wave the chorus one more time, do the call me sign, and then just dip on out. And they're gone.
What the hell was that?
I have no idea.
That was not at all what we were told. That's not what we knew. That's a completely different guy. There's no
I think
drugs.
somebody was fucking with us.
Yeah, there was no drugs. That guy wasn't evil. He was very pleasant. The whole time. Somebody gave us bad information, and that somebody needs to die. Because we almost fucked up big. That guy could have destroyed us.
What information were you given? I guess I'm confused.
And also, like, that guy's dead, and then I point down at the pile of ash. That's kind of fucking evil, don't you think?
You and I were under
It
the...
was one of those. I have a feeling, whatever that man did, it was one of those situations he was in that he was gonna die anyway. They just wanted to give him one last bit of hope that he might escape.
Well, you said...
Without realizing how badly he
I have
actually
to
fucked
agree.
up.
I have to agree with Ominous, but also I don't think he's good, but I don't think he's like a
Well, he wasn't the drug person that...
baby-eating bad guy.
Well, he wasn't the drug person that you said he was. We were supposed to take him out because of the drugs to get you the tablet, but he's not the guy. We need to find somebody else.
Yes, no, I agree that. I thought he was drugs. I guess he's not this fish guy. He said that you killed was the drugs.
Yeah, you got
The
his...
drug guy.
Yeah, you got his tablet, so we're good on that.
Yes, I'm still trying to crack it. It's encrypted 5 ways from bloody... anyways, besides the point. Ominous, are you okay? You look like your whole world just got turned upside down, ripped apart, and then stitched back together wrong.
Again.
No, I think that's his general state of being.
I mean, sharp-dressed guy, that's kind of exactly what just happened.
A second time.
Yeah, to put this in the metaphor of my, district, it looks like someone ripped off your arm, shoved it up to your ass, pulled it out to your mouth, and stitched it back onto you.
That's wildly aggressive.
We are very wildly aggressive people. Anyways, if that is all,
I'm still trying to get over how the one he is like scratching his head a little, like how.
She was pretty. She was pretty, and she picked the big man in the room. You know, girls always like to go after the big, the big guy.
Yep. Well,
I mean, I did have a solid foot on her, so.
Yeah, you're very, very tall.
well, I guess that's it. I think we should, call me if you need me.
Yeah, how am I going to wrap my head around this? Like, he like half-assed himself as he's like involuntarily, not really. He's just coming to terms with the nerd just pulled a baddie, and the nerd doesn't know what to do.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, go make weird-looking babies with the scary lady.
She was human. I will tell you that she was human. I didn't describe her clothes, did I?
No.
No, but if she's acting like the way I think she's acting, she's either dressed like Harley Quinn or frickin' Bayonetta.
Think Harley Quinn, the old school, like black and red, but instead it's white and black. I know your weakness, Chaos. I came for you.
You came locked and loaded.
I came locked, loaded, and ready to stab. I'm gonna ask this. Do you guys like walk out? You leave?
Yeah, I mean, there's no
Yeah.
point in hanging out like next to a dilapidated building and a shitty dust body.
Ominous. I'm gonna say you're the last one out. You wanna make me a perception check before you leave?
Sure. No, I don't. It's a -1. Well, it's a 1. It's a 1.
It's a nat 1?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna let you pick your poison here. You can roll with the natural 1, or you can let me bank it and you get just a regular success. What are you picking, kid?
You know, I usually choose the first. Let's bank it this time.
Bank it. Good. Good. I get to use this later on when I wish to punish. But
Hey, as
With
long
a-
as you only
with a
punish
big-
Ominous, not me.
Yeah, it's
I'll
all goes
punish
to
you.
the
Don't you worry. I'll find a way to punish you for it. But anyways, you see something in that's like ash dust that was this man. You see a small bronze little handheld creature, and you realize it's the thing that Margaret put in the dude's mouth, but it's now this like tiny little bronze statue with the legs like curled in like it's in its death pose and the tail wrapped into itself. You're the only one that sees it. What do you do?
If I grab it, everyone will see it, right?
Nope. I will say like at this point it's been enough. Like you're just sitting there wallowing for a minute. People are like, let's give the kid a second. You know, no, nobody.
Then he'll grab it.
Okay.
He'll grab
Go
it.
ahead and put bronze necro scorpion. Okay.
Bronze necro.
Scorpion.
Okay. All right.
And with that, that's where we're gonna end the session tonight. I hope everybody enjoyed, and I have just one thing to say before anybody says anything else. You all level up.
Sick.
What?
Yes!
Since when?
I've been trying. So let me ask this, just so our audience knows, what level does this put you, ladies and gentlemen, at?
Sick.
I'm level 6. Yeah.
6.
I don't know how.
Oh, decisions are gonna be made. Okay.
Now, you don't have to be leveled up tonight, especially with Pathfinder. Give yourself a week, and we're going to do the Lemon Law. Next session, you know, if you don't like what you choose, I will let you redo it. But whatever you pick on your redo, you have to take permanently. So, you know, take some time. Really think this over, guys. But in the meantime, what you guys think of the session? I hope you liked it. You know, I hope you liked it.
That was good.
Is still
I like.
better repairing some bridges.
No shit.
So.
Threw a curveball at you, didn't I, there, Thunder, that you weren't expecting?
Yeah. And I'm like, well, I'm gaslit. Above game and in game.
I gotta ask,
Figure
did
things
anybody
out.
expect the ghost to be like that?
No.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Which is refreshing.
Now, so what do we want to do for our question tonight, folks? What do we got in mind?
Oh.
Demiplane's starting to piss me off.
What's wrong with Demiplane?
It's not letting me. It wouldn't let me level up, and then it leveled me up to 7. And now it won't let me reduce the level.
What the fuck? Huh, that's odd.
A fucking piece of shit.
Why is Demiplane acting up? I haven't had any problems with it the last.
You sound like
Couple
Connor
of-
towards roll 20.
Yeah. I mean, from what I understand, a lot of stuff. I know they've gone through some major updates, so I'm wondering if this is a bug they just haven't put time into, you know?
I don't.
But anyone got any question ideas? You know, anything to
Suggestion,
really-
I suppose.
a what?
Song suggestion.
What favorite song? I think we've done that one before, dude.
We've done that.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, we still.
No, I mean song suggestions for the stream.
Yeah, like
Oh.
we suggest a song to the people. We have done that multiple times because you can suggest multiple songs.
Okay, I'm down for that if we don't got anything else. Yeah.
I gotta look at my Spotify because I'm playing.
Well, if anybody's
Yeah, I'll
got a
give you
better
guys a
question,
few-
that's more than fine.
No, I can't think of anything. I'm too busy thinking of what just happened.
Yeah. You know what? I got one that's kind of more like a little selfish for me to ask, but like, what you personally thought Ghost was gonna be like? Like, what you personally expected going into this with the Ghost, you know?
I was expecting him not to be so cordial.
I was expecting.
Hold on.
More...
Is that?
Sorry.
Hold on. Is that what we want to do? Because if we do, I'm going to ask each one of you. We down for that?
Oh, fine.
I'm down.
Sure. I mean,
I'm
I
cool.
like that.
I'm cool with
Okay,
that one.
okay. All right, then. You know what, Thunder? We'll go with you first. What did you expect with the Ghost? What did you expect that did not
Just
come
given
to fruition?
his name and everything, I wasn't expecting him to be so cordial, and just I don't know, more quiet,
Okay.
not so
More quiet?
upfront. Yeah.
That's fair. That's very fair. And what do you got for title suggestions, friend?
Gaslit, Gatekeep.
Ooh, I kind of like Gaslit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Uh,
Gaslit.
Chaos. You were speaking up. What do you got? What are you expecting that didn't come to fruition?
I was expecting Ghost to be more like when I heard the whole rules bit, I was thinking he was like too orderly for half a moment, but then he started like saying all the other stuff, and I'm like, oh no, he's just a mix of lawful and chaotic. Where if you follow the guidelines, you're all set. If you don't, you're gonna get screwed.
Were you expecting like a very like Mitomaniac, like rules lawyer, follow the numbers kind of thing?
A bit of a mix of Gilliman and a bit of a mix of frickin' who else was it? Ainz Ulgone.
You know, here's the thing. Ghost. You know, I'm not gonna say it. I will explain a little bit of Ghost when we're gotten through everybody. Chaos. What is your title suggestion, my friend?
Revelation.
Ooh, I like that. Any, meeny, miny, mo, pitch up, take it back. Trucker.
Yes.
What did you expect the Ghost to be like?
I was picturing more of like a flamboyant Michael Corleone.
I'm gonna break your heart. I don't know if I know who that is off the top of my head.
Oh my god. Al Pacino's character from Godfather.
Oh, that didn't even cross my mind. I didn't even think about that. Okay, we gotta redo it. I gotta remake Ghost. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, that was not even my inspiration. Was not my inspiration at all. I didn't even think about that. When I wrote Ghost, I was nope. I won't talk about it. I am.
Okay.
Trucker, what is your title suggestion?
Oh, I gotta go with Gaslit. That's too good.
Gaslit is good. You know what? Last but certainly not least, Mayor of SpicyTown.
I was expecting him to be a lot more. I was expecting him to be a lot more like one of the demons in Doom Eternal. But, you know, very, very powerful, very full of themselves, very scary. not like he is.
Yeah.
Do you guys like what I did with Ghost? At least I guess I
Oh,
should.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Say that.
You certainly
We
No,
love
the fact that
Go.
the fact that we were so like surprised by it is a good thing.
So here's the thing. I have never played Doom Eternal. The only Doom game I played was Doom. You could get you get the ROM hack on your computer with. He was when I made Ghost when I first wrote Ghost for OG Leviathan, because he existed in OG Leviathan, but he never really got. The story never mattered, you know. You were supposed to come back to the ship and then deal with him, but you never got to that because of the island and personal life and all that. He was very much this like cold, calculating, bad, like not even a badass, like just this cold, calculating. I live in this like the dark, damp parts of the ship where it can get so cold ice can just form. And he was supposed to be like your kind of like the not so much the counter, but like the so edgy it hurts version of Draugr or Draugr, if you remember Mayor.
Oh yeah.
He would be like that. Then it came to it came out to Leviathan 2, the remake, and I was like, I found his old character sheet. I'm like, no, I hate this. I'm like, no, I don't want him to be some edgy edgelord. And I kept just like going back and forth. I'm like, what do I want him to be? He went through like 10 different renditions before I settled on this version. And I was like, no, I hate that. I don't want him to be an edgelord. I don't want him to be this like super serious mathematician. I didn't want him to be. He almost was like. I almost made him like this, like super like. You gotta play by my rules. You gotta play by my game. If you don't, I'm gonna throw a temper tantrum. Blah 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 blah. But I can't remember. I was watching an anime. I was watching Past the Monster Meet My Lady, or Past the Monster My Lady, and I was like, you know what? There's a character in this I want to base him off of. And if you guys watch that anime and figure out who it is, kudos to you. I'll give you a magic item. But you know, I saw that and I'm like, oh, I gotta do this. So I made him like happy, bubbly. He's not like, oh, everybody's fine. I'm a good guy. It's like you can tell, you know, there's some evil there, or there is at least some like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Might be good, might be bad, but I'm gonna do what I want to do. But I'm not gonna be a bad guy, you know. There's no point to make other people's lives miserable or be mean to people if I'm in a good mood. And he seems to be in a really good mood, so he's not gonna bring anybody's not gonna bring anybody's lives down.
Okay. It's horrifying in its own way.
Yeah. Yep, it very much is, isn't it? But
for
what?
a title suggestion, either Before the Ashes or just Two Ashes.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I like Gaslight. Gaslighting.
For Gaslit?
I like that one.
Yeah.
Gaslit, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really trying to put a whole lot of effort into it. I haven't been picked in a minute, so I just haven't put any effort into finding a title.
That's fair, man. Hey, man, that's fair. But I think, you know, personally, Gaslit. That's my go-to. I like that. I can't wait to listen back to this to see just how I am with the Ghost, because I was saying this. I had that plan for his emotion, but that voice that just came out with me, that was a on the spot kind of thing, because I hadn't had his voice figured out, and I was like, I can't think of the voice. Whatever hits is whatever we go with, and we got that bubbly, not southern, but just like, how you doing? It's good to be here. I love being with you guys kind of voice. That just hit, and I went with it.
Hmm.
I mean, it worked. It threw
Okay.
us all
I
for
mean, it really worked.
a loop.
Yeah. How did you like originally? I can't remember what her original name was, but Margaret.
Martha.
That is the name. Martha. They're Margaret now because I just kept calling them Margaret because that felt right to me.
I mean, considering I kept getting swerved by every interaction she had with that was having with Chorus with her, it kind of worked considering man just could not get a. Like, sure, he nerded out with Ghost for a second, but the moment the baddie walked up to him and started flirting, he's like, "Duh."
Yeah.
Admittedly, though, you've done that a couple of times, though.
Yeah. My name was Cole. What's up?
So we get our free archetype feat. Can I take Rogue because I'm starting to run out of things that I'm actually capable of doing with?
Hey, stay in your lane. I have Rogue.
So, have you taken like the free feat that you can get as a gunslinger? The little like individual ones, because I know you took like quick draw. Is there nothing else at your level that you wanted at that?
I can't really. It's really confusing.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'll walk you through what I'm talking about. Let me fix something real quick because I got. So when you go to free archetype, there's the dedication, and then there should be whatever the dedication you pick up the top, like under show feats missing preps. There should be a dedication that's blue, and then there's for you. I think it's gunslinger. You'll click on gunslinger.
Oh, okay.
And then they'll have stuff underneath it that you can pick. Here's my rule. If you want to change the dedication itself, you have to take 2 feats in that dedication before you can switch to something new. Okay?
No, that's fine. I didn't see it. It didn't.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully that helps everybody, because I think you're all at the level you should be getting your free archetypes. Don't be just taking like, oh, I took Gunslinger, now I'm going to go into Rogue. No, look at the feats you get from it. Because if you just take and take from every different class, it's not going to be useful. So, hopefully that helps you guys. Hopefully that helps you.
6 level formulas, here we go.
I know. Oh, Chaos, I can't wait, bud. I can't wait to see what the fuck you make with that shit.
I need to sort these via level. All I'm seeing are filter.
And it gets a formula.
You have so many things to talk about.
Alright, everybody, that's about it.
Yeah, me and Flame have a lot to talk about later on. This week.
Oh, yes, we do. I can't wait. I shall make.
Yeah, that's all we got here, folks. You have a good night. Adios.